All right. Are we good? Are we live? Gonna be a good game. Making my popcorn in advance. There you go. Love to see that. I think I'm good now. Think I'm live. Why is Sportsnet saying the game is at 7:50? Because the Bruins and Panthers, they're gonna wait for that to finish before they drop the puck in Edmonton. So yeah, puck drop will be closer to 7:50. Let's go. Canucks says Bree. Welcome in, Bree. Let's go Oilers. So we have Mr. NHL. We have Adamant. I'm just him. Garrett. Ty. How do we feel about the changes going into tonight? I hope that it's enough to spark the group. I like that Calvin Pickard is going to get a chance here. Let's go Pickard. He's going to have a good game. I hope so, Siren. Get your specialty burnt popcorn from Queasy for tonight. So yeah, we're just chilling. I'm just watching the rest of the Bruins game before the Oilers. What's up, Jim? Welcome in. Welcome. How do I feel about 11 forwards, 7 defensemen? I think they're going 12 and 6. Jack Michaels put out a tweet. It looks like 12 and 6. Broberg is not playing, as far as I'm aware, unless something changes from here until puck drop. Free for the Oilers game. Free quality popcorn. Melted butter. I want popcorn now. I should have made popcorn before the game. But I do have a delicious, super cold Coke Zero. Chug White Claw. I got no more White Claws. No White Claws in my fridge right now. It's funny. I should have like a White Claw fund. Do you remember me? I do remember you. I'm just him. I think I remember most people that tune in. I'm sure there's some that I don't remember. How are we feeling? Are we feeling okay? Is everyone's heart rate as high as mine? Yo, what's up, Jared? Go Oilers, go from Red Deer. Represent. That's also where I am. Yo, what's up, Dakota? I wasn't super nervous before I went live, but like now that we're getting closer to game time, I think the adrenaline's starting to kick in. I'm hyperventilating. Breathe. Just breathe, Mr. NHL. I'm a big hockey fan, not a fan of either team, just love hockey. Hey, that's great, Jim. No worries. All hockey fans are welcome here. Of course, I lean towards Edmonton, but I do try and maintain a as much of an unbiased analysis of the game as possible. This is the first live stream of mine that I'll fully watch. Hey, I appreciate that. I'm so nervous, I'm nauseated. Oh no. I'm chilling watching Florida versus Boston right now. Same. Stumble Guys is great. Played some a little bit before. There you go. Not Fall Guys? What? I don't know what Stumble Guys is. Is that like a knockoff of Fall Guys? Can't wait to watch Vancouver win. Hey, you never know, Dakota. They could. If they get to Calvin Pickard early, absolutely. My uncle's at the game right now. I am super jealous. I wish I was at the game. Stumble is an obstacle course. Stumble is an obstacle course game. Is it like Fall Guys though? I used to play Fall Guys like way back during the pandemic. Fall Guys lore. You're jealous too? He didn't invite you? No! 9:52 puck drop. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I just wish, like, if the NHL says 9:30 Eastern, just drop the puck at 9:30 Eastern. I hate having to wait an extra 20 minutes. I have Coke Zero. That's my drink of choice tonight. Oilers are too soft. I wouldn't say they're too soft. But Vancouver has been able to assert their physical side a bit more. So Edmonton just needs to find a way to either match it or try and find a way to just, score some goals here. Kaner needs to show up tonight. I think he'll have a good game. He's playing with Draisaitl and Holloway tonight. What do I think of the Soucy hit on McDavid and no response on the hit? I mean, there was a bit of a response on the hit. Hyman went after Zadorov for cross-checking McDavid, so... But the actual on-ice response at the time I thought was lacking, and it might have been because the game was over. I thought maybe because guys were leaving the ice, maybe a lot of them didn't see it. But the best way to respond to that is to beat them on the scoreboard tonight. If they go in and start trying to chase guys or try and instigate fights, they're going to lose. We saw that with the Bruins and the Panthers series. After Marchand went down, Boston just tried to go after the Panthers physically, and Florida wants you to play that way. So, a 12-year-old threatened to stab you today. What the hell? That's why I need torts. Average day in Edmonton, I see. That's just an average day everywhere. Every major city, Captain Canuck, every major city has stuff like that going on. Who's outplaying who in the Boston game? This game is more even tonight, but for the series as a whole, Florida has vastly outplayed the Bruins. I love Jim Montgomery. He's so good, Adamant. He's so funny. He's been very animated on the Bruins bench tonight. Oilers have too many issues to win the cup. They have a lot of flaws that they try and rely on Draisaitl and McDavid, to mask those flaws a little bit. Long-term sustainability in the playoffs has shown that you can't just rely on two players. So, depth has to show up here. Other players have to show up. I agree, JJ. I agree. No weapon. Every time you guys pull out the weapon, Vancouver scores. Want to see how... I would just like to see anyone not named McDavid, Draisaitl, and Hyman score a goal. In terms of the forward group, that is. It is bad juju. Game starts at 8. Yeah, it'll be like 7:50, I think. Need a little bit of Perry. I agree. Oh, yeah, Netcom and Bush. Exactly. There's been no forward on the Oilers score a goal in the series other than Hyman, McDavid, and Draisaitl. Literally no other forward has a goal in this series so far. Pettersson needs to show up tonight for the Canucks. At least he scored, finally. What did he score in game 2? I only started using the weapon yesterday. Exactly. We used it and Vancouver won. We're not using it. Can't do it. I don't believe in it. Same with the wave. The wave is bad juju too. Boston in 7. You think so, Famoose? Oil wave. Not even the oil wave. I don't know who all was doing it. I know someone was doing it. Maybe there was a couple. Obviously, whatever you put in the chat has nothing to do with what happens on the ice. I'm just playing, guys. I'm just having fun. No, I didn't think so, Vamoose. I didn't think so. He's played well all the games that he's played. Great guy, too. Calvin Pickard, he deserves this chance. He deserves this chance, and I hope the team in front of him plays well. Next season, no excuses for him not to be a full-time and get off CC contract. I agree, dog. I agree. The only way we win is Leon Connor carry us. It's sad but true. Yeah, it would be nice if someone else could, show up. It's funny, the one game that the big boys weren't scoring was a game 2 against the Kings. Dylan Holloway had 2 goals, and the Oilers ended up losing that game. So, when they get the depth scoring, they don't end up winning anyways, so. Yo, what's up, homie Lander? How about a heat wave? I could go for a heat wave. Is Pickard starting? He is starting. Here, I'll show you the lineups here. So here's the lineup. We have RNH with McDavid, Hyman, Kane with Draisaitl and Holloway, Fogle with McLeod and Perry, Janmark, Ryan, Brown. Then we have Ekholm with Bouchard, Nurse with Darnay, Kulak and Ceci, and then Pickard and Net. They did split Nurse and Ceci for now. Vinny and Nurse need to be nasty to play against tonight. I agree. They are in the lineup, but at least they're not on the same defense pair right now. The guy I banned, he's doing it to other live streamers. You saw his pro. Oh, did you really? Or is he? That's so funny. I don't even remember who I banned. I haven't had to ban anybody. I think I've banned one person total since I started doing this. Kane needs to wake up tonight. I think Kane will have a good game playing with Draisaitl. Bobrovsky with a huge save. I heard it. I didn't see it. Let's go, Hunter. There's no way to move away from that without retaining most of it. Ooh, I agree, Waddy. I agree. Sorry I yawned. I don't know why I'm kind of sleepy. 12-2 Oilers. I don't think that'll happen. Want to see the mascot in net? Still be fine as our goaltending sucks as well as our defense. It sucks because, the defense, for the most part, they've been okay. They haven't been completely terrible, but the mistakes they do make are so egregious that it just makes me want to rip my hair out. So finishing up this Panthers game here, they pulled the goalie with 3 minutes to play. Empty net for Florida. 2:48 to play. Hitzmorton's good on the PK. Yeah, Juleson is going to be very physical. Oilers forwards have to be careful dumping it into his corner tonight. Juleson is punishing. And he doesn't take crap from anyone either. Told my sister I'd move to Edmonton if the Oilers win the cup. They're playing to save me from living in Saskatoon. There you go, Martin. I've been to Saskatoon twice. I thought it was a nice city. I thought it was nice. I was there once interviewing for, like, they had like a film program, a film school there. I forget what it's called. And then I was also there. I drove through the city and then spent the night there after a day of storm chasing back in like 2012 or something. It'll go to Vancouver, Edmonton, Dallas, Colorado, New York, Carolina, Florida, or Boston. You know what? Big if true, Queasy. Big if true. Yeah, they have like a recording and like film school there. I can't remember the name of it. The Recording Arts Institute of Saskatoon, RAIS. So yeah, it's an audio engineering and film school. I was going to go there, but I decided not to. Saw Tom Cochran and April Wine, among others, play live. That's cool. Yeah, Saskatchewan, I've been there like several times while storm chasing. But I did like Saskatoon a lot. I thought it was a nice city. I've been to the Cineplex there. But that was back in 2012. No idea if that city is better or worse now. You had a few friends go to BC and Ontario for film. Those are like the two main areas. Toronto and Vancouver are like the main hubs. But I heard the one in Saskatoon was like pretty good. That's why I applied there at one point. I did an interview there and they offered me admission into the program, but ultimately I decided not to. Will I be showing the game on the stream? I will not. I cannot actually show the game. So I've seen it all. Please show the game. I will not show the game. My YouTube channel and Twitch channel and everything will be shut down. I will be hit with copyright strikes and I will not show the game. This is a live reaction, watch-along commentary party. Who would know that Edmonton exists if they didn't have a hockey team? Well, it is the capital of Alberta, so I think that makes it a significant city. And they have a CFL team. They have the Edmonton Eskimos. I can show you. No, that's not true at all. it's not true at all. Has puck dropped yet? Not yet. Cool Man Cave studio. It's I wish it was real. I took a picture from Coventry Homes, like Oilers man caves or fan caves on their website, and it's just like a green screen effect. I use NVIDIA Broadcast to create a green screen effect. So I don't actually live in a basement like this. I wish though, that would be the dream. Oh, the Elks, sorry. I keep forgetting. I'm not an Elks fan. I'm a Rough Riders fan, so I'd like to watch with me, but the feed is 30 seconds behind Sportsnet. Yeah, that's totally fair. I don't blame you. Canucks in 6 says Waddy. Hey, you never know. Good luck tonight. We're going to have lots of fun. We'll see where the Oilers are at. Are they starting up? Not quite yet. I do have time to finish this Florida game. There's 20 seconds left. Who's the bad guys of the NHL? Team and player? There's a few villains out there. Did I bet on the game? I don't bet on sports. I can make Discord and stream it on there to viewers. I still wouldn't do that, Cutie Plucky. I don't want to take that chance. White Claw night? No, it's Coke Zero night. Oh, man. Bruins are hanging on. 4 seconds left. They will hang up. Or hang up. They will hang on. All right, I'm going to take my hat off because it is the anthem. Being a Riders fan is always rough. They had some good teams in the 2000s and 2010s. It's been a struggle these days, though. From Edmonton, I'm in Blackfalds. Hey, that's cool, cutie. I live in Central Alberta. Yeah, Swayman was huge for the Bruins. Yo, what's up, Steve? Back again. No work. Can chill, slay the dragon. I like it. Not happy White Claw night. No, we're going to have a good, happy, positive night here. Is McDavid injured? I don't think he is. I think McDavid's at 100%. Yo, what's up, Angry Potato? Welcome back. Tried positive thinking and it didn't work. This game I'm going to be super negative. You know what? I'm going to take the positivity angle here. I've got the Sam Gagner jersey on. Best main logo in the NHL? I like the Rangers. I like the Rangers that's like diagonal letters. Most of the original 6 logos are like top tier to me. Yo, what's up, Purple Wolf? Let's go, Oilers. I agree. Oilers are going to prove my pregame report video wrong. I hope they do. I hope they do. Is Gagner in the lineup tonight? He is not, unfortunately. They're splitting Dry and McDavid. That's the right choice. You can't keep them on the same line, and you can't play them 30 minutes a night. All right. I will be hiding the chat for a little bit here. Every time there's a whistle, I will be acknowledging chat. So if I miss messages, I apologize in advance. I have to hide chat so that I don't get spoiled of the game or the score. I hope you all understand. Yeah, the 8-point night and left. They probably won't go to McDavid and Draisaitl unless they're down going to the third period. Game's about to start. Heart rate's at 111. I am jacked up and ready to go. Artur Shilovs is in net. 4-2, 265 goals against. And that looked like a 909 save percentage. I missed it. McDavid starts for the Oilers. RNH, Hyman, McDavid. They got to get a quick strike here. The sooner that they can get on Vancouver and get a lead, the better. Puck is dropped for Game 4. Bouchard will throw the puck in deep behind the Vancouver net. RNH will chase after it. Here's Ekholm with a shot, and it goes way wide. Bouchard will pinch. He'll leave it in. He doesn't leave it in. He's pushed out by Dakota Joshua. Ekholm now. He'll skate it up. He'll rim it around the right side of the boards. Hyman will chase. He'll spin. Reverse, looking for an outlet. He can't make it. Joshua's all over him for the Canucks. Hughes also checking. Hughes comes up with the puck. Oh, and here's RNH in front to McDavid, and he just missed the net. What a chance for Connor McDavid. Zach Hyman. He'll spin now. Hyman leaves it for McDavid. Here's Ekholm. Ekholm throws it towards the net, and it's stopped by Shilovs. And Hyman now. He throws it on net, and Shilovs makes another save. The Oilers have come out with a lot of energy here. Great shift for that top line for Edmonton. They'll get a roaring cheer from the crowd. Hughes behind his net falls, plays the puck up. Vinny Desharnais, he'll grab it for Edmonton. Feeds it across to Darnell Nurse. Nurse to Desharnais. Up the ice. Here's Holloway. Holloway will dump it into the right corner. He'll chase after it against Tyler Myers. They tie up along the boards. Evander Kane grabs it, feeds it to Desharnais, and here's Draisaitl in the middle. Now he's on the half wall. He's looking for a play. He'll go down low. Here's Draisaitl, spinning around the net. Comes out in front. He's holding it on his backhand. He reverses, and Myers gets hit, or Myers hits Draisaitl. And the puck gets out for the Canucks. Oh, and that was a big hit thrown by Draisaitl. And Kane comes up with it. Kane will flip it. And the second line will go for a change. Oh, and Kane, I don't know who he leveled. Zadorov was hit by Kane. I heard the crowd react. I didn't see what happened, though. Bruins ruining my night. Oh, no. Why did you bet against them? Face off in the Oilers zone. Vancouver comes up with it. Behind the net, it's Pettersson. He's knocked down by Soucy. Pettersson feeds it to the point. Juleson throws it down low, and it comes out in front. And Janmark clears, but Mikheyev comes up with it. Pettersson feeds it in front again. Here's Zadorov with a shot, and it deflects wide. The Oilers' fourth line's hemmed in a bit. Ryan will backhand it out. Zadorov for the Canucks. Feeds it across. Here's a play up. It's deflected into Edmonton zone. Pickard will leave it for Kulak. Puck is in the neutral zone. The crowd is chanting, "Let's go Oilers." Here's Desharnais. He'll skate it behind his net. Off the boards. Here's Nurse. The Canucks keep it in the Oilers zone. Here's a shot from the point, and it's saved by Pickard. Crowd gives him a good cheer early. And Vancouver continues to cycle here and work for the puck. McLeod comes up with it. He puts it around to Fogle. Fogle tries to leave it, and it's brought in by, I don't know. Oh, that's a big hit by Nurse on, is that number 8, Dakota Johnson? Oh, and Desharnais and Fogle's going into it. So Darnell Nurse is going to go to the box for a hard hit on Joshua. And my initial reaction was a hit from behind. So yeah, Darnell Nurse knows better than that. That's not a good play from Nurse. Not a good play by Darnell Nurse. Not a good penalty to take early. So the penalty kill has to make a kill early. Once again, here's Hughes. Throws it over to Besser. He'll give it to Pettersson. And Hughes at the point. Gives it to Miller, who just loses it. Desharnais, he'll try and fight for it. Doesn't come up with the puck. Battle behind the net. And it comes out in front. And Derek Ryan will skate it out. And he'll put it deep. Sends it down the ice. Hughes will skate in and grab it behind his own net. He'll throw a pass up to the blue line. Here's Miller now. Miller is knocked off the puck. And Fogle tries to get past his check. But he just couldn't quite get sprung on the break there. Here's Pettersson. Here's Miller. Oh, and that puck is knocked out of the zone. Hughes will bring it in. Here's Miller now. He'll put it back to the point. Pettersson rims it around. Kulak and Brown will chase after it. And Brown gets it out. Heads down the ice. Archer Shilovs. Oh, and Shilovs held onto it for a while there. Janmark was chasing him down. Now, second unit for Vancouver. Joshua brings it in. Joshua to Hronik. Here's Garland. Garland looking for a play. Garland with a shot, and it's deflected away by Pickard. Garland throws it to the point. Here's Hronek over to Garland. Garland with a shot and stopped. And Edmonton does not clear the zone. Garland once again been all over it on this power play. Here's the play in front, and it's saved or blocked. They get another shot opportunity, and it's blocked again. Garland will bring it into the slot. Here's the save by Pickard. Garland now. Penalty's over. Oilers are just in survival mode. Zadorov tries to play it in the middle, loses it. Here's Suter to Zadorov. Tries to put it across to Garland, and he can't. And the Oilers will clear. Oilers make the kill. Calvin Pickard with 4 saves on the penalty kill. So good for Pickard to get into this game and try and get a feel for it early. And the Oilers ice it. Defensive zone draw for Edmonton. They ice the puck. But they have McDavid out there. They have Desharnais, Draisaitl, and Hyman. And Ekholm. Draisaitl comes up with it. He'll skate it through the neutral zone. Here comes Draisaitl. Makes a play to Connor McDavid. McDavid now. And here's Bouchard in front with a shot, and it's stopped by Shelovs, and that puck goes out of play. Huge save from Shelovs. Garland was going ham. Garland was all over it on that power play for Vancouver. His impression is amazing. Nice, Queasy. Bouchard going to get first goal. I call it. Well, he was very close. He was very close to getting the first goal. But Shelovs with a big save. Pickard's made a couple big saves. Looks like the goaltenders are starting to settle in here. Both teams have had good opportunities early. Vancouver on the power play and the Oilers at even strength so far. How are we all feeling? Good start for both teams? So we're just in a commercial break. It's nice to see that Calvin Pickard was able to just kind of, feel the puck early enough. And he came up with some big saves, but the penalty kill too in front of him did a really good job at, clogging up that middle of the ice. Made it hopefully not too late. No, you're just in time, Colby. We're in the first commercial break of the game. Score 0-0, about 6 minutes and 10 seconds into this one. I'm breathing heavily multiple times per second. Now, there you go, Mr. NHL. Is everyone's heart rate as high as mine? Like, I've been consistently over 100 since this game has started. Too bad that first chance for McDavid didn't go in. Oh, I know. Pickard with the saves? Yes. I think he has 3 or 4 already. Back from commercial break. Pickard is 0-2-1 in 3 career starts versus Vancouver. Looking for the Adin Hill moment. Sportsnet has a graphic of Adin Hill last year for Vegas and Calvin Pickard for Edmonton. Chris Knobloch giving a little pep talk to the guys on the ice. Here's Darnell Nurse. Leaves it for Draisaitl, and he takes a big hit by Zadorov. And here's Desharnais with a shot. Doesn't get it to the net. And Draisaitl now throws a hit on Zadorov. And the puck goes into the Oilers zone. Darnell Nurse, he'll fight for it with Besser. Besser doesn't come up with it. The Oilers do. They'll get it out. And here's Dylan Holloway. He'll enter. He drops it for Kane, who I don't think was quite expecting it, or he missed his pass. And Vancouver will skate it up now. Into the Oilers zone. Weak shot thrown on Pickard. He stops that easily. Draisaitl will pick it up. Throws it to Holloway, who loses it. He's taken down by Lindholm. Now here's Bouchard. He'll skate it up. Evan Bouchard tries to get a shot off and can't. And Edmonton doesn't keep the puck in, but they will get a change here. Evan Bouchard skates it behind his net, waiting for a change. Connor McDavid's out for the Oilers with Nugent Hopkins and Zach Hyman up front. Here's McDavid to Ekholm. And here's McDavid now. Leaves it for Nuge. Can't get a shot off. And McDavid, he'll grab it on the half wall. He'll squeeze by his check. But Vancouver comes up with it. Here's Joshua. And Joshua has his pass deflected by Hyman. Here's Lafferty. Doesn't get it in deep. And Vancouver's offside, so they have to tag up. Evan Bouchard will grab it once again. Here's Bouchard. Waiting for changes again. Bouchard skates it up. Into the neutral zone. Oh, and Perry leaves it for Bouchard. And Fogel's hit from behind. McLeod tries to enter the Canucks zone. But Pettersson comes up with it. Gives it to Mikheyev. He skates it into the Oilers zone. He spins. Looking for a play. Tries to throw down low. Oh, and Pettersson made a good play on McLeod to prevent him from getting the puck. McLeod will get it, though. Edmonton needs to skate it out, and they will. Here comes Janmark. Here's Perry. He can't enter the zone deep for the Oilers. So Vancouver, they're being pretty stingy. They're not making it easy for the Oilers to get this puck deep into the zone so far. Here's Hronek for Vancouver. Flips one deep. Desharnais will reverse. He'll give it to Darnell Nurse. And Nurse gets it to Connor Brown. Connor Brown will throw it in deep. Shilovs comes out behind his net. He plays it. And here comes Amon. And Vancouver enters the Oilers zone. They'll keep it in. Edmonton couldn't get it out. And Connor Brown gets this puck clear. And Zadorov will grab it for Vancouver. Here's a play up. And here's Miller. He comes in with a shot and it hits the outside of the net. Bouchard now. He gets it up. Draisaitl skates up. Here's Draisaitl. Puts it across. Here's Kane to Bouchard. Kane now tries to put it down to Draisaitl. Ekholm doesn't get it to Draisaitl. Oh, and Holloway breaks it up. Here's Draisaitl. Here's Bouchard to Ekholm. Ekholm with a shot. It's deflected, and it doesn't make the net. Oh, and the Oilers keep it in once again. Here's Holloway. Holloway with a move. Gives it to Draisaitl. Draisaitl tries to put it towards the goal. And Draisaitl's being held up. And there is a penalty coming up to the Canucks. The Oilers will get a power play. Stressed. There's another game. Yeah, almost every second night, Mika. Oilers with a power play. High sticking on Miller against Draisaitl. Or I guess it was interference. Which is what I thought it was too. Top unit will go out for the Oilers, even though Draisaitl was just out there for like a minute and a half. Edmonton has an opportunity on their power play now. They killed off Vancouver's. Now they get an opportunity to take the lead. Let's see if their top unit can get one here for Edmonton, get this crowd into it, and get this team an early lead. Rick Tocchet doesn't look very happy. He looks a little annoyed. I love Nugent Hopkins' little pirate. He has like a little mustache and like a little piece of a goatee on his chin. I love that. Looks like a pirate. Lindholm will take the draw for Vancouver. Draisaitl for Edmonton. 2-minute power play for the Oilers. The linesman, he's going to hesitate. He drops it. Draisaitl wins the draw. McDavid will give it to Bouchard at the point. Here's Bouchard. Bouchard skates it up. Leaves it to McDavid. And here's a play in front, and Draisaitl can't get it. Nugent Hopkins leaves it for McDavid. Reverses to Bouchard. Bouchard to Draisaitl. Draisaitl now. McDavid in the right circle. He makes a move. Gives it to Draisaitl, and he shoots that way high and wide. If so, why isn't there a giant spider on the ice? It's a Shilov. Silovs. She loves. Artur Shelovs. Offensive zone draw for the Oilers. And Vancouver wins it. Myers, he'll shoot it out, and he does get it out and clears. Oilers power play is 4 for 8 in the series. They have 1:24 to go. Bouchard in his own zone. He'll skate it up. Bouchard skates it. The Oilers enter the Canucks zone. Here's Bouchard. Tries to feed it back to Nugent Hopkins, and the puck skips over his stick, and they have to reverse back into their own zone and reset. Nugent Hopkins will skate it. He drops it. Connor McDavid will bring it up with speed through the neutral zone. McDavid throws it across to Draisaitl. Here's Draisaitl on his backhand. Leaves it for McDavid on the right half wall to Bouchard at the point. Here's McDavid. He'll enter the middle of the ice. Here's Draisaitl with a shot, and he scores! Leon Draisaitl with a one-timer. Shelovs had about 90% of that, but couldn't stop all of it. The Oilers take a 1-0 lead on the power play. And the heart rate's up to 133, 134. Let's go. Oh, thank you for the shout out, Ogre. Appreciate that. Let's go. And the Oilers make the Canucks pay on the power play. The fact Shelovs almost got that scares me. Yeah, he got 90% of that puck. I didn't initially see it went in. Oh, sorry. Here's the game clock. My apologies. 8:50 remaining. 1-0 game for the Oilers. They killed off an early power play, and then they get a power play goal of their own to take the 1-0 lead. And the Oilers will throw it in. It was icing, I thought, but they called it off. Connor Brown to the point. Here's Nurse to Connor Brown now. Connor Brown throws it down low. Janmark, he'll pick up the puck. Janmark tries to feed it down low, and Miller comes up with it for Vancouver. Hughes to Besser. Here's Hughes. Feeds it down to Miller. Suter will go after it. Here's Suter for the Canucks in the Oilers' end. Reverses to Miller. Miller to the point to Hughes. Here's Hughes. Throws a wrister. It's blocked. Derek Ryan. And the Oilers will get that out and make a change. Shots are 4-3 Oilers. Time remaining 8 minutes left in the first. And here's Hughes now. He'll skate it up. He leaves it for Elias Pettersson. Pettersson towards the goal, and Pickard plays it away with his stick. Here comes McLeod now with tons of speed. Tries to get by his check, but Juleson, we knew Juleson was going to be physical for the Canucks. Here's Zadorov. And Kane throws a big hit on Zadorov. Looks like Zadorov is a bit of a target tonight for the Oilers. He's been hit a couple times already by Evander Kane. Here's Soucy. Outlet pass goes off of Kulak. Doesn't get it in deep. Oh, and Zadorov will get hit by Evander Kane once again. The Oilers keep the puck in. Pinched by Soucy. Here's Corey Perry. Tries to play in front. It does come out in front, and they just can't quite put that in. Here's Bouchard. Bouchard with it. Here's McLeod in the slot, and he misses the net. Here's Soucy. And here's the play. Oh, Kane almost found McLeod on the back door. And that's a great shift for the Oilers' bottom six. And Vancouver ices it. Yo, you're all good, Borealis. The Oilers go out there with a terrific third line shift. Ooh. Just taking a breath here. Faceoff is in the Canucks zone. They did ice it. You have tired defenders out. You have the McDavid line out for Edmonton. McDavid's kicked out of the draw. Nugent Hopkins will take it against Pettersson. And Nuge wins it. Here's Ekholm. Beats it down low. Bouchard will pinch up. Tries to make a play, and he takes a hard hit from Juleson. And here's Hyman. Hyman now. Tries to bring it in front. Ekholm at the point. Ekholm throws it towards the net. And McDavid will grab it. Here's McDavid. Here's Ekholm to Bouchard. And Bouchard is forced out. Good play by Vancouver here. Here's McDavid. Oh, and McDavid takes a hard hit, but he still has the puck. Throws it into the middle. Here's Bouchard. Bouchard looking for a play. Leaves it for Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins spins. Ekholm with a bomb. It deflects just wide. Here's McDavid now. He's looking for a play. Here's Ekholm again. And here's Bouchard with a shot. And Sheloves saves that. The Oilers with a ton of pressure right now. Does anybody stop and start better than McDavid? Probably not. So the Oilers are up 1-0. And they have a lot of energy right now. I think that penalty kill and Calvin Pickard making saves early has been incredibly beneficial to the team being able to find a groove and a rhythm right now. But how is everyone else feeling? This is the game the Oilers should have been playing. I agree. No mercy. And Evander Kane has been incredibly physical, so you love to see that. Yo, what's up, Dacky? I know it's early, but wow, these guys are looking like a legit playoff team out there already. This is the best start the team has had so far. Absolutely not, Borealis. Absolutely not. Fourth line is still mid, to be honest. They'll get it going. I have faith that Janmark, Ryan, and Brown can get things going. They have shown that they can, make plays. So hopefully they get their legs up and running here. I know that Canada blew a 5-goal lead today when the crowd started doing the wave. But it was like a home crowd. Like when I saw the highlights, like where is the World Championships this year? Like that was a very pro-Austria crowd. Really makes you think. Exactly. Engineer the win. I love that. The third and fourth line play like this and produce goals, and there's more hope. I agree, Colby. Okay, yeah. Gotcha. It's in the Czech Republic. Yeah, what a game that was. I caught the highlights, and then I saw Tavares won it in overtime, like 15 seconds in. I was like, obviously I love Canada. I want Team Canada to win these world events in hockey, but like I love underdog stories. If Austria could have pulled off like that upset, that would have been outrageous in a good way. '91 on '91 action. Yeah, exactly. Looks like Zadorov's being talked to by coaching staff. I think just trying to settle him down. He's taken a couple of really big hits from Kane. Probably just letting him know that, being a target means you're doing something right as a defender. So here's Evander Kane. He goes in on the fork check. Holloway gets it to Draisaitl. He reverses to Nurse. Nurse towards the net, and it doesn't get through. Puck comes back to the point. Nurse throws it towards the net again. It's deflected wide. Holloway will chase after it. He hits Joshua. Desharnais now. Over to Nurse. Nurse and Draisaitl or Evander Kane is getting a penalty here. Myers went down. I'm not sure what Evander Kane did here. Hey, thanks, Jack. I appreciate that. Is this a 4-minute penalty to Evander Kane? After I just said he had a really good start to the game. So Kane, let's see what happened here. Oh, yeah, he cross-checked Myers into the face. Yeah, that's a double minor. I don't know what Evander Kane is doing. The Oilers have all the pressure. They have all the momentum. Evander Kane, who had a really good start to this game, gets his stick up high on Myers. So the Oilers penalty kill has to come up big here. That's a dumb play by Evander Kane. Not happy with that at all. So Vancouver, the 4-minute power play. And Myers is, I don't know if he's cut or if it's just a nosebleed, but it is a double minor to Evander Kane. Oilers win the draw and they clear it. Here's Hughes. He'll wait for reinforcements. Here's Pettersson. Plays it back. Here's Miller. Besser will throw it in deep. Vancouver's going to try and establish their power play formation. Here's Miller. He's pressured. Gives it to Lindholm. Desharnais will chase it behind his net. He plays it to McLeod. McLeod has time to get it out. He gets it to Nugent Hopkins, and Nugent Hopkins will throw it down the ice and clear some time off this clock. Hughes will skate it up. He reverses. Pettersson skates it through the neutral zone. Throws it into the right corner of the Oilers, and Nurse gloves it ahead. Doesn't get it out. Here's Hughes at the blue line. Leaves it over to Pettersson. Here's Lindholm. And Hughes with a shot, and that goes wide. Miller, he'll put it around. Pettersson with it. And he'll battle with Soucy for the puck. Nurse will come in support. So does Lindholm and Pettersson for Vancouver. And Brown comes up with it. Darnell Nurse will skate it up. Oh, and here's a bit of a break for Janmark. He's coming in, and it's stopped by Shilovs. Matthias Janmark almost had a clear break there. Gets a good shot, and Shilovs makes a big save for Vancouver. Vancouver's going to make changes. 2:33 remaining in the penalty to Evander Kane. Vancouver enters the zone. It's Garland. He rims it around. Joshua's going after it. Ekholm grabs it, but... Oh, and McLeod had a clearing attempt there, and he did not get it out. Ekholm has a chance, and he'll shoot it high and down the ice. Shilovs plays it up. Here comes the Canucks. Here's Hronek. Brings it in. Nugent-Hopkins strips him, and Nugent-Hopkins throws it down the ice. Great kill so far for the Oilers. There's 1:56 remaining on the Evander Kane double minor. So far, the Oilers' penalty kill has been strong. They haven't allowed Vancouver to really get set up. Here's Hughes, who's hearing some boo-birds. Miller. He'll throw it across, and that goes off his stick. It doesn't enter or leave the zone, though. Here's Miller. He drops it to Hughes. Hughes tries to make a step-up play, but Derek Ryan will clear it down the ice for Edmonton. Great kill so far for the Oilers. Here's Pettersson now. He'll skate it back up for the Canucks. Enters the zone. Leaves it to Besser. And Ekholm will come up with it. And here's a play by Ekholm down the ice. Fogle will chase after Shilovs. And he throws it across to Lindholm. 1:07 remaining for the Canucks on their power play. Hughes will bring it up. Slows the play down. Here comes... Is it Garland? Here's Hughes now to Miller. Miller to Garland down low. And Garland in front. Where is it? Puck's in the crease, and he makes the save. Garland with a really good cut in front in the crease area. Now, and Janmark's yapping with someone. He's not happy. Yo, what's up, Brendan Plays? Yeah, Hughes was out there for a while. Nice play by Garland, but that's a nice save by Pickard. But Ekholm and Desharnais and Brown, like, I like how much the Oilers swarmed and didn't allow any kind of second or third opportunities there. $50 seconds remaining in the Evander Kane double minor. Derek Ryan will take the draw in the Oilers zone. He loses it. Here's Hughes. Hughes will set it up. Leaves it for Garland on the half wall. Garland down low to Hughes, or down to the point to Hughes. Hughes plays it to Hronek. Hronek throws it towards the net, and that puck deflects. And here's Nugent-Hopkins, and he will shoot it all the way down the ice and make Shilovs come out to play it. Hughes will grab it once again. Hughes skates it up. Here comes Hughes. Leaves it for Joshua. Joshua tries to spin, and Fogle gets it out. And Ryan McLeod is he's gonna chase after this. And he doesn't win the battle, but he does kill in a few extra seconds. Here's Garland now. He's coming in with speed. He loses possession. Ekholm gives it to Bouchard. Bouchard up, and McLeod takes a hit. Takes a second hit. And Evander Kane's penalty is killed. The Oilers have killed all 4 minutes of the penalty. And they gave up one shot to the Vancouver Canucks. And the Edmonton crowd is standing on their feet. Well deserved. And here comes Zach Hyman now. Hyman in front. And Ekholm just can't get it on net. Oh, man. The roof would have exploded on this building. Oh, Draisaitl gave it away. 2-on-1 for the Canucks. Oh, and Draisaitl with a great defensive play. Doesn't allow the pass off. Here's Zadorov now for Vancouver. Pressured by Hyman. Ekholm. He'll reverse with it. Hyman now. He's going to spin. He waits a little too long, in my opinion. Puck is pinned in the Oilers zone. trying to figure out who wants to grab this. Vancouver comes up with it. I don't know how this happened. Here's a shot towards the net that deflects wide. McDavid will skate it up. Here's the outlet. Here's Hyman. Hyman brings it in. Tries to throw it in front. He has it in his feet. Reverses. McDavid now. McDavid stops it up. Here's McDavid. Here's a shot from the point, and it goes towards the net, and Draisaitl almost gets a rebound and puts it in. Here's Draisaitl now. Draisaitl tries to feed it to Kulak, and that is once again intercepted. 21 seconds remaining in the... and Pickard misplays it behind his net. Soucy has to battle for it. Here's Soucy. And Holloway's brought down. Puck goes back into the Oilers zone. Kulak will play it off the glass, and that just goes out of play. Ooh, I mean, I feel a lot better than last game when the Oilers were down 3-1 after the first, so... No, I wouldn't do that, Borealis. I want to experience the cup legit in my lifetime. Rick Tocchet, shiny bald head. I love Rick Tocchet, man. Initially, I thought he was not going to be a good fit for Vancouver, but he's been a really good coach for them. Tons of kudos to Rick Tocchet. Oilers win the draw. Here's the puck. Oilers will clear, and they'll get out of the first with the lead. The Edmonton Oilers have a lead after the first period. Pickard wasn't tested often, but when he did need to make a save, he did. The Oilers' penalty kill came up absolutely clutch here. They had to kill 6 minutes of power play time, and they killed all 6 minutes. Yeah, it's Calvin Pickard tonight. I want Calgary back in the playoffs. Anytime Calgary is good at the same time as the Oilers, that's a good thing. I love the rivalry. I loved that Battle of Alberta in 2022. Draisaitl's the best playoff scorer in the world. Pickard is too good. Pickard is... I mean, I know the Canucks didn't have, like, really any high danger looks, but you just need Pickard to make the saves that he needs to make. Smash the like button of Austin's the GOAT. Thanks, Adamant. Let's hope it continues. Picks has been rock solid so far. I agree. Shape your mind. I agree. We'll take a look at the deserved win-o-meter at the end of 1-0 Oilers. Now, the expected goals in all situations, 1.15 to 0.22 in favor of the Oilers. So that means the Oilers had the better chances. Vancouver didn't get a whole lot of shot attempts on Calvin Pickard, so... Quinn Hughes played 8 minutes in that first period for the Canucks. Lots of power play time, obviously, but... And let's look at the Oilers. Did they spread out the ice time more? Ekholm, 8 minutes. Again, a lot of penalty kill time. Vinny Desharnais, 7:40. Bouchard, 7:03. Draisaitl, 6. Look, McDavid played 5:30. Draisaitl played 6 minutes. So they've already really started to lower that ice time for those players after they played them for half the game in game 3. Really tough game. So far, well-deserved. Victory stays in Edmonton. I hope so, Caesar. I hope so. Come on, Edmonton. Need to win this for my parents' anniversary. Hey, happy anniversary to your parents. That's awesome. 1-0 or tied is a plus for a road team in the playoffs. I think road teams generally want to be tied. I don't think you want to be down against the home team if you're the road team. But I think Edmonton played the better period. Pickard looks decent. He does, Mark. He does. But Evander Kane, I like his adrenaline and his energy, but he has to keep that stick down and not take another 4-minute penalty. Desharnais becoming a minute muncher in the second round as a 7th round pick a few years ago. Such a good story. Good late pick for us for once. I agree, Jaden. Having to play with Soucy, but it looks fun so far. I like the change on the defensive core. It has looked well so far. So far, if you're an Oilers fan, you're feeling pretty good. If you're a Canucks fan, I think you want a little bit more from the Canucks. Just my impression from the Canucks, their power play is struggling. They struggle to get anything set up, and a lot of their shots are getting blocked. They're not getting second opportunities in the crease area. It looks like they're trying to feed the puck down low and then make a play towards, power move to Pickard, but Edmonton's done a good job at boxing them out. If Edmonton wins, Erica, I think Knobloch will stick with this roster tonight. Kane suspension, right? I mean, it's a cross-check to the head. No, he won't get suspended for that. 4-minute penalty, yes. I'm not saying that I agree with it, but he won't be. Well, at least Calvin Pickard so far, Borealis has given them a chance. I wish they put Gagne in the lineup. There's some players on the team who look like potatoes with skates on. I mean, I would love to see Gagne in just because obviously the team drafted him and he's only played 11 playoff games in his career and none with the Oilers. I would love to see him play a playoff game at Edmonton. Yeah, I mean, Henrique is hurt. Carrick, not sure. Obviously, he's just a healthy scratch. And then Stetcher, I don't know either. I haven't seen Stetcher at practice. I don't know if he's hurt too. I could see a fine for Kane for sure. Soucy's was after the game. Yeah, I think that's the difference too. The league does look at where it's happening. And, I'm not saying I totally agree with it. Just looking at, the historical precedent that's been set. When will Henrique be back? We have no idea. He tried to gut out game 2. Didn't look great. Couldn't skate very well. It sounds like it's a leg or ankle issue, so need to come out with intensity in the second. Yeah, if Edmonton can just keep this up while, staying disciplined. They weren't very disciplined in the first, so. They've completely removed Nikushkin's record. It shows that Hyman is the sole goal leader. Oh, yeah. Damn. Yeah, whatever's going on with Nikushkin. Call me crazy. I think the refs have been fine. I don't think, the refs haven't been good anywhere. But that's just the NHL. That's hockey. That's how it always is every year. I would say, though, the Bruins and Panthers series has been on another level of, bad. I know he was suspended, but obviously, I won't speculate on what's going on. Sounds like it is some kind of substance issue. It's a one-shot game. Payne drops if or when Vancouver scores. I mean, a one-goal game is a one-goal game. It doesn't matter, if you're being outshot 45-5. If the team with 5 shots finds a way to tie the game, of course, yeah, you're always in it. Pretty good first period for picks. I agree, Jin. I agree. Rangers in 6. It'll be interesting to see if Carolina can force a game 7. That allowed goal after Bennett's cross-check and sucker punch to Marchand was disgraceful. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in that series. I am happy that the Bruins managed to push this to a game 6. I still don't think they're going to come out on top in this series. Florida is just, they're the better team. Yo, what's up, Josh? Just saying hi. Go Canucks. Appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying the game. Everyone, dog2233, everyone's trying to get calls. The game within the game. I don't agree with, going down easy, but if it results in getting a power play for your team, then they did their job. Too nervous to watch the whole game. Also sleepy. I may pop in a bit later to cheer on a win. Yo, sounds good, Dacky. No worries. If the Rangers choke, I will laugh. That would be crazy. Only 4 teams have ever come back down 0-3 in a series. The most recent one was 2014. LA came back 0-3 against San Jose. And they went on to win the cup. A lot of Nucks people talk about the importance of having quantity of players who won the Stanley Cup once. What do you think about it? How many players are on the Canucks that have won a cup? I actually don't know. Interesting that every team that has scored first in each game has lost. That is very interesting. Oilers in 7 overtimes, please no. Got to support Pasta and Zaka. Go Bruins. I love that. Shape your mind. I love that. Draisaitl's about to break Messier's power play playoff goal record for the Oilers. Does he get another tonight? Maybe. What is the power play goal record? How do I think Pickard's looking so far? I think he's doing his job. Hey, Austin, my team is sucking tonight. Look tired. Can't win any board battles. Oilers got a chance tonight. Yeah, the Oilers have come out. The crowd energy, and I think the early penalty kill really put a jump in their step. And now that they killed that 4 minutes, we'll see if that can transition into continued good play from the Oilers. But Vancouver, pretty good second period team, I think. So Oilers got to be ready for a pushback. For a game that the Oilers came out like gangbusters, being down 0-1 isn't bad. I think Vancouver for sure would probably be, I don't think they're lucky to be down only 1. The Oilers missed the net a couple times, but I think the Oilers for the most part had the better looks for sure. I see I had 9 and 84, 85, I think. Oh, okay, yeah, well, I mean, let's do it, Jaden. I would love that. Why would Kane do that? That is a great question. Why does Evander Kane do anything that he does? I've been asking that question since he joined the team. Mr. Austin, thoughts on period? My thoughts, Random Aussie, good start for Edmonton. Good penalty kill. They score on the power play. Their power play is absolutely lethal. But the Oilers need to start producing at 5-on-5. The Vancouver Canucks have been the better 5-on-5 team in the series. And Edmonton really, even 5-on-5 against the Kings weren't great. So I would like to see some goals and production at even strength. Kane should have taken a double minor on Zadorov if he's going to do it at all. I just wish he wouldn't do it. I'm going to be completely honest. Evander Kane had such a good start to his game. The hits that he was throwing were clean on Zadorov, which is good. Letting Zadorov know, hey, every time you touch that puck, we're going to be here and we're going to hit you. That's a good thing. There was no reason to cross-check Myers in the face. Sucks at getting away with stuff and always does it at the wrong time. Yeah, because the Oilers, they got up 1-0, and they put together 3 shifts in a row where they were all over the Canucks in the offensive zone. And then Kane takes the offensive zone penalty. Hopefully someone is talking to him in the dressing room, telling him to just calm down, relax, keep your stick down, focus on the puck, focus on making plays. Let's see how Pickard does when he faces some pressure, shots that are high quality. Yeah, exactly, Scott. Exactly. Dallas versus Oilers Western Conference Final. I would love it. I would love it, Aussie. I'm scared of Dallas. Oh, me too. I think now, obviously on my bracket, I picked the Oilers and Hurricanes in the finals. Carolina looks like they're going to be taken out by the Rangers. Dallas looks like they're just unbeatable. If I'm looking at it objectively as a hockey fan, I don't think Edmonton gets past Dallas, even if they do get past Vancouver. Dallas is just on another level. Maybe 2006 matchup again for revenge. That's what I was hoping for. But then Carolina fell down 0-3 to the Rangers, so they still have a lot of work to do to win that series. And they would only become the 5th team in NHL history if they do come back to beat the Rangers. Dallas is more well-rounded. Yeah, top to bottom, they're better. They have the better goaltending, better defensive core, and better depth up front. I had Dallas versus Oilers, and then Rangers versus Florida, and then Oilers-Rangers Cup. That's a pretty good prediction, Aussie. If only Xavier Bourgault pulled a Wyatt Johnston. Yeah, Bourgault just hasn't developed the way I think a lot of people thought he would by this point. Demko has never lost to Dallas in his career. Is that true? Would Demko be healthy enough? Dallas, I owe you an apology. I wasn't familiar with your game. Colorado looks scary after the Winnipeg series, but Dallas has made them look ordinary, even prior to Taves' injury and Nikuchkin's suspension. Yeah, I mean, even in game 1, Dallas could have swept Colorado. They blew a 3-goal lead in game 1, which is credit to Colorado, but Dallas, for the most part, has, they played really well. Colorado's game breakers and McKinnon and McCarr in them, they can take over the games, but, reminds me of the Oilers right now, where they're only getting production from a few players. So they need a bit more. I like a lot of Dallas's players. Be happy to see them win. I wouldn't be upset if Dallas won. I'm pretty neutral with the Stars. Hintz and Tanev were hurt last game. I don't know how bad. Yeah, I saw that. I think Hintz hurt his hand. I think he took a slash off the hand or a puck or something. Didn't look great. And then Tanev got taken down awkwardly along the boards. Looked like a slew foot, but it was hard to tell. Any advice for a person who just learned to skate on ice for starting ice hockey? Practice. Practice, practice, practice. And the hardest thing and the most difficult part of skating is learning how to stop. So I'm back. Wi-Fi sucks. No worries, Mr. NHL. Pick Daddy showing Skinner how to goalie. I want Oilers, Rangers, or Hurricanes to win the Stanley Cup. Hey, that's fair, Borealis. I'm just glad Dallas beat Vegas. Yo, I'm with you, Adamant. Canucks need the power play to step up. Yeah, I mean, Vancouver had, they had good opportunities. They didn't, I don't think they got great shots on Pickard. The first power play, they had a couple good looks. Pickard came up big. The second power play, I think they had one shot on goal. Welcome back, Queasy. Imagine if the Oilers had half the depth that Dallas has. I mean, the dream. I ran out. Nice not to be down 3-1 by the end of the first. I'm with you. It is nice to have a lead after one. Pix is the friendly grandpa that tells cool stories from back in the day while giving you free stacks. I like that. Didn't know the PWHL playoffs is happening. Yeah, Boston, Montreal, and Toronto and Minnesota are up against each other. Although I'm not sure what the scores ended up tonight. How long until period 2? Another 10 minutes. Wait, I'll go on the NHL website and look. 2:18 left in the intermission. So yeah, but like 5 minutes max. Nice not to have given the puck away to be down 3-1. I mean, the puck management has been a lot better too. I agree with that. Knobber's cooking. He is cooking, and we love to see it. But it's nice that Edmonton's power play continues to produce. Like I said, though, if they want to have long-term success in this series, they need 5-on-5 production. How do you cook a knob? That's a good question, Mercenary. Anyone up for intermission karaoke? You will never catch me singing. Love your videos. Keep it up, or keep it going. Thank you, Crusher. I appreciate that. Knobber has the blender going. The blender's working so far. I liked Vinny moves the puck better than CC. That's biggest difference right now. I just think as a whole, they're taking time with the puck. They're not like forcing or rushing anything, which is like huge. And Darnay with Nurse has looked a lot better, and CC with Kulak has looked better. So I like the adjustment. Nobody has to watch me turn into the Joker tonight. I said in my pregame video that if Nurse and CC started the game together tonight, I was actually going to put a smile on my face and turn into the Joker. So lucky for me, we don't get to see that. Sarah Nurse versus Darnell Nurse, who's better? That's a tough question. I'm not familiar with Sarah Nurse's game, if I'm going to be completely honest. I need to watch more. Defense looks better tonight. I agree. I take it that Innocent Nub wasn't just banned for one stream. No. I'm pretty sure I permabanned that guy. Good period. Oilers need to shoot more, but looking good. Agree, Jill. Yeah, looks like the second period's starting up here. Yeah, not yet. No Joker arc yet. Best movie villain? I mean, Heath Ledger's Joker's up there. Losing my marbles. Maybe one day you will see me lose my marbles. Let's go, oily boys. Second period is about to start. I'm going to hide the chat. I will be reading chat again once there's a whistle. Second period about to begin. Who's the assistant coach on the Canucks? His nose is like crazy crooked, man. Puck has dropped. Number one lineout for the Oilers. Nugent Hopkins, Hyman, and McDavid. With Ekholm and Bouchard. Here's Ekholm. He'll play it up. Gets it to Nugent Hopkins. Throws it in deep. Zach Hyman will chase after it against Quinn Hughes. Connor McDavid with a big hit. And Ekholm will kick it in. McDavid now. Here's McDavid to Ekholm. Throws it towards the net. That goes high and wide. Bouchard. He'll make a play. Leaves it at the point for Nugent Hopkins. It deflects. Doesn't get to the net, though. And Hughes will come up with it. And here's Connor Garland now. Garland will skate into the Oilers zone. Here comes Garland. He gets a shot off, and Pickard fights that off with his glove. That was a good shot by Connor Garland, who I think has been the Canucks' best player so far. Garland has been kind of all over it lately. Lots of energy from Garland. Here's Bouchard. He's waiting for reinforcements here. Behind his net. He'll bring it up. You have Draisaitl, Holloway, and Kane. Holloway will skate it into the Canucks zone. Holloway tries to get it to Kane. Can't get a shot off. Holloway will come up with it, though. Holloway feeds it to Draisaitl. Here's Draisaitl. Looking for a play. Feeds it on the half wall to Holloway. Holloway fights with Suter. Here's Evander Kane now. And he plays in front to Draisaitl, who doesn't get it on net. And Nurse with a shot, and She Loves makes the save. Heart rate is high. I'm jacked up. Yeah, I like Holloway up there so far. Enjoying dinner while watching your stream. Hey, I love that, Erica. What's for dinner tonight? Good shot from Nurse. He might have had goal interference if Holloway had been able to get the rebound there, though. He made some contact with She Loves. Offensive zone draw. It's one. Here's Desharnais to Nurse. Puts it deep for Ryan McLeod now. McLeod with it. Tries to cycle, but that puck is taken off of his stick. Here's Lafferty. He'll skate it. He backhands it into the Oilers zone. Desharnais and Nurse come up with it. Warren Fogle now. He'll skate it up. Out of trouble. Backhander in the middle. It's taken away by Pettersson. Desharnais now. Lafferty had Mikheyev in front. Couldn't get him the puck. Nurse will grab it. Here comes Darnell Nurse. Here's the outlet to McLeod. McLeod puts it down low. Perry chases after it. Doesn't come up with possession. And here's Mikheyev. Mikheyev will play it in to Edmonton zone. Here's Soucy. Off the boards to Corey Perry. Perry pokes it up to McLeod. McLeod to Fogle. Fogle can't get it deep, but they will change. And the Oilers will get some fresh legs out. Here's Vancouver now. Here's Bluger. Throws a backhander on net. And it's stopped by Pickard. Puck goes around and out of the Oilers zone. Hughes will chase after it. Janmark will come in on Hughes. Can't quite throw a hit. Here's Carlson. The Canucks get it deep. Pickard will play it. Oh, and Pickard gives it away. Here's a play in front. And the Oilers recover. Here's Janmark. He'll grab it out of trouble here. Oh, and then he puts it in the middle and loses it. Here's a shot from Carlson. Doesn't get to the net. Bouchard now. It's in his feet. He doesn't know where it is. Ryan comes down low to support. Doesn't get it deep. Connor Brown does get it out. Connor Brown will pressure now. The Oilers will need a change. Oh, and that's icing from Vancouver, so they will get a change. I feel a Zadorov Kane fate coming on. We'll see. I don't know if Kane will fight. I think he had a hand injury, I thought, or I'm probably just thinking of last year's wrist injury. Don't use the weapon. Offensive zone draw for the Oilers. And Vancouver clears it. Not icing. Pickard leaves it for Ekholm. Ekholm off the glass. Gets it to McDavid. And Joshua tries to grab it. And here's McDavid now. He'll skate it. Oh, nice tip play by Hyman. Here's McDavid. And he gets a shot off, and Shelovs makes the save. Nugent-Hopkins grabs it now. Nugent-Hopkins throws it towards the net. Shelovs with another save. It's in McDavid's feet. Leaves it for Hyman. Hyman reverses. Behind the net. Hyman reverses again. Hyman. Puck possession. Tries to feed it to McDavid. And Ekholm steps up on Joshua with a big hit. Here comes Bouchard. He does not get that super deep. Vancouver will come up with it. It's Besser. It's tipped in by Suter. Ekholm tries to get it. And here's a play in front. And here's a shot, and Suter hits the post. And the Canucks battle for it down in the corner. Here's a play to the point. Here's a shot. And Juleson, and that shot is deflected wide. Nugent-Hopkins. Hyman and them have been out there for a while. They need a change badly. Oilers will get a couple players out. Here's Vancouver. Uh-oh. Here's a play in front, and Calvin Pickard with a big save on Teddy Bluger. Don't use the wave. Don't use the weapon. Edmonton is winning, and we have used neither so far. Post isn't good goaltending. I love that Draisaitl said that. What a savage. So Pickard with a big save there. The Oilers not managing the puck as good as they had been earlier, so they gotta be careful here. Bluger's kicked out. Draisaitl will take it for Edmonton. The Oilers win it. Goes to Pickard, leaves it for Nurse. Nurse to Evander Kane. Kane up, finds Draisaitl. He tries to stick handle into the zone. He can't enter. That was a nice defensive play by the Canucks. Here's Nurse off the boards. He does clear it. And here's Kane to Draisaitl. Oh, Draisaitl tries to find Holloway, who had his stick tied up by Bluger. The Canucks now battle with Kane. Holloway trying to keep it in. He can't. Nurse in the neutral zone. Feeds it over to Desharnais. Desharnais, it's tipped in by Kane. And that's tipped a little high and out of play. And I've got like a hair in my eye right now. Super annoyed. Am I ever going to get mods? Possibly. There's a face-off at the Canucks blue line. You have McLeod out there with McDavid and Perry. Interesting. So McDavid joining Perry and McLeod on this shift. Maybe just to try and take advantage of a line matchup. And here's Corey Perry. He'll enter the Canucks zone. Perry across. Here's a shot, and that is deflected high and wide by McLeod. Where's the Joker smile? Well, Nurse and Soucy aren't on the same defense pair, so no Joker smile tonight. Oh, man. Nice play by Hughes to get a stick on that. Prevented a really good scoring opportunity for McLeod. Here's a offensive zone draw for the Oilers' fourth line now. You have Ryan with Janmark and Soucy misplays it. Here's a play. Besser stopped. Puck's in front. Cody Soucy made a mistake, but Calvin Pickard made a huge save to keep that out. And the Oilers' fourth line is struggling. And here's Besser again. He enters the zone. He throws it down low. Miller puts it back. Derek Ryan trying to make a play along the boards. And the puck comes to the point, and that's deflected high and wide. Besser grabs it behind the net. Feeds it to the point, but Janmark comes up with it. Here comes Janmark. He'll skate it up, and he'll throw it in deep. Connor Brown chases after it now. Brown comes up with it. Tries to feed it in front. Couldn't find McDavid. Here's McDavid to the point. Here's a play. Here's Nugent-Hopkins. Nugent-Hopkins now. to Bouchard. Bouchard towards the net. It's deflected wide. And it bounces out in front a little strangely. And they tried to play it to Shelovs, and he couldn't grab it. And Vancouver will high flip out of the zone, and that's going to be icing on the Canucks. Had braised pork belly in soy sauce with an egg and rice. That sounds amazing. Sounds delicious. Man, Calvin Pickard with a couple big saves this period for Edmonton. Offensive zone draw for the Oilers off the icing. Draisaitl will take it. He's out there with McDavid just to take advantage of the icing here and some tired bodies. Hyman joins them up front with Bouchard and Ekholm. Miller will take the draw for Vancouver. They drop the puck. It's kind of tied up in the face-off area. McDavid, he comes up with it, puts it deep. Here's a play in front to Hyman. Can't quite find him. Ekholm tries to pinch, and the puck gets by him. Bouchard will skate with it. Look for an outlet. Here's Bouchard to Draisaitl. Draisaitl puts it in deep and around the boards. And Hyman going after it. And McDavid comes up with it. Here's Connor. Connor to Draisaitl. Here's Draisaitl. He'll put it down low. McDavid throws a hit to try and grab it. Can't grab it. Vancouver with another high flip into the neutral zone. Here's Ekholm up the middle. And he will ice it. You look stressed, kind of angry. You should talk about it. Why so serious? Why so serious? Joker. Nah, not stressed. We're having fun. So the Oilers have iced it now. They've been out for a little bit. They'll have to win this draw, get a clean clear, and change it up here soon. Here's Lindholm getting kicked out. Oilers win the draw. Here's Ekholm. High flip to center ice. Puck gets by Zadorov. Hyman chases after him, but the Oilers' top line will change up. Kane out there for the Oilers now. Here's Nurse for Edmonton. Gives it to Ekholm. And Ekholm puts it in deep. Holloway's going to chase after it. Oh, and Holloway misses his check. Garland now throws it across. Here comes Zadorov. And he's hit by Desharnais. Oh, and Garland fell behind the net into the ref. Puck is under Garland. There's a battle for it. Nugent Hopkins trying to dig for it. He does come up with it. Plays it to Desharnais. And Desharnais, they do get it out. Oh, and here comes Darnell Nurse. He might have a break here. He throws a backhand on net. It goes wide. Nurse again. Nurse with a shot, and it's stopped by Shelovs. And Holloway will keep this puck in. The Oilers have pressure here. Holloway almost comes up with it. And Vancouver just trying to clear the zone. They get it deep, not icing though. Nice plays by Nurse there. Couple good looks, good opportunities. Shelovs has come up big. Here's Desharnais. He'll play it off the boards. Perry to Nurse. Back to Perry. He'll deflect it in. Fogle will chase after it. Bogle behind the Canucks net. The Oilers fight for it, but Carlson comes up with it. And he'll ice it. That is icing on the Canucks. I like that backhander. He got the rebound, but Kane just wasn't there in time. Oh, a couple good looks there. See, Darnell Nurse, he's good when he jumps up in the... Like, Darnell Nurse is a good skater. I wish he would do that a little bit more, but, like, do it smartly, right? Here's Ekholm. Ekholm to Hyman. Hyman tries to feed it to Nuge, but McDavid will come up with it. Here's McDavid now. He reverses. McDavid spins a couple times. Here's Ekholm. Looking for a lane. He'll put it down low. He'll give it to Nugent Hopkins to Hyman behind the net. Here's Zach Hyman now. Hyman. He'll skate into the middle. Throws it towards the net. Here's Nugent Hopkins now. That puck went wide. Nuge to Bouchard. To Nugent Hopkins. Here's McDavid. He'll spin off Pettersson. McDavid. Trying to throw it over to Nugent Hopkins. Here's Bouchard at the point. Bouchard puts it deep. But the Canucks come up with it. Nuge with it, though. And here's a play to Ekholm. Shoots it, and that deflects high and wide. Here's Bouchard. Puts it back deep into the Canucks zone. Ekholm will chase after it now. Oilers with a ton of pressure. Hyman can't come up with possession. Now he does. Here's Hyman. And he's supported by Fogle. McDavid, back to Bouchard. Bouchard looking for a lane to open up. Bouchard waiting for a change. Puts it across the ice. Put down low by Perry. Here's McLeod now. McLeod. Long shift in the O-zone for the Oilers. Here's Ekholm to McLeod. Ryan McLeod to Matthias Ekholm. Ekholm with a shot and deflects high. Where is it? It's in the crease, and Shelovs will cover that. The Oilers had great offensive pressure. Doing a good job. Thank you, Lenton. I appreciate it. The Oilers with really good offensive pressure there. Would have liked to see, a better shot, but, as the game goes on, that's going to wear the Canucks out. They're going to get tired the longer they have shifts like that in their own zone. Great plays, though. Agreed. We don't try and get into Shelov's head after a goal. Yeah, the Oilers crowd hasn't been chanting Shelovs as much, has they? Or have they? Has they? Allison says Oilers got to pull through. Let's go. I agree. Love listening to me say things that already happened. It must be nice being 30 seconds to a minute ahead of me. Canucks look slow tonight. They look passive tonight. They don't look as aggressive as they have been. Their forward check has still been good. Like, the Oilers are still struggling at through the neutral zone, but once that puck gets into the Canucks zone, they're doing a good job at keeping Edmonton to the outside. Edmonton's getting a lot of zone time, but they are being held to the perimeter by the Canucks defensive group. Wanted to sound like Queen, which is my favorite band. Has nothing to do with feeling sick. Other than just fire the puck and get some rebounds. I agree, Jen. I agree. Need some garbage. Need some garbage goals. Start firing the puck. Crash the net on third and fourth line. I agree, Jaden. I think every line should be doing that too. My right now prediction, 1-0 Edmonton. Big if true, Mr. NHL. Game plan, win. I like that, Queasy. Offensive zone draw for the Oilers. Draisaitl with Holloway and Kane. Draisaitl will take it. And he'll get kicked out. Evander Kane now off the draw. Here's Evander Kane. And he'll lose it. The Canucks come up with it. Myers will skate it up. Here comes the Canucks. They'll throw it in deep. Besser will chase after Kulak. Kulak will spin off of him. Leave it for Draisaitl. Evander Kane will protect the puck. And it gets... Oh, nice play. And here comes Draisaitl with Soucy on a 2-on-1. Draisaitl to Soucy. And Soucy missed the net. Oh, Soucy's not who you want on a 2-on-1. Here's Kane now. Kane... throws it towards the net, stopped by Shelovs. Oh, that's so unfortunate that it was Soucy that was up there. Oh, nice pass to Besser. Kulak trying to get to it. Miller will grab it. I don't think that was offside by the Canucks. If it wasn't, what a pass. Here's a shot towards the Edmonton goal that goes wide. Kane will poke it, and here's a Miller now. Miller, he'll throw it towards the net. Nice play by Kulak to prevent any kind of shot there. And he'll clear. The Oilers don't get it deep, so they can't get a change. Here's Hughes now. He'll bring it in. Vancouver with some pressure. The Oilers with tired bodies. Soucy. He does not get the puck deep. Here's a play to the point. Here's Hughes at the point. Hughes. Oh, and here's a play in front. Garland with a shot, and it's deflected wide. Oh, and Draisaitl threw a big hit there. Threw a bit of a chicken wing, I think. I need to see a replay of that. Draisaitl might have got away with one. Here's a shot on Pickard, and it stopped. The Oilers are hanging on. They need a clear. They do not get it. They've had a couple opportunities. They still can't come up with it. Here's Hughes spinning. Here's Roenick with a shot. It's blocked. Edmonton just, they're desperate to get this puck out. High and out, Kane. Thank you. Oilers have to get off the ice. They're going to get 2 off. So Vancouver. Kane along the boards, fighting for it. Can't quite come up with it. Oh, and the puck comes out. Kane will change. The Oilers have at least changed their forward group. Vancouver with some really good pressure here. Pickard throws it around. McDavid will grab it. And he'll get it to Hyman, who can't come up with possession. Kulak and Soucy have been out for a long time. Kulak is just going to try and chop it up the ice. He cannot clear. Nugent Hopkins will support. And here's a play to the point, and Calvin Pickard will make the save. And Kulak and Soucy with a 2.5-minute shift. Calvin Pickard, big shift there, or big saves. I need to see that play by Draisaitl. Oh, man. Soucy just couldn't get the shot off. Erica, why would you say that? What happened by the boards? I don't know. I don't know who Draisaitl hit, but it definitely looked like he might have threw a chicken wing out there. That was a very long shift for the Soucy Kulak line. The Canucks had a couple good opportunities. The Oilers were able to get in front of a couple shots, deflect them wide, and then Pickard made the saves when he needed to. Draisaitl probably wants someone else on the 2-on-1. I honestly would have just shot it if I was Draisaitl. I know he's a pass-first guy usually, but I would look over, see Cody Soucy, and hey, no offense, Cody, I'm shooting this puck. Rather Skinner. I thought he was going to shoot as well. Dry needed to fake the pass. I definitely would have liked a shot for sure instead, but use CC as a fake, exactly. I mean, there's a good chance. I like that Nurse, has jumped up. CC's jumped up. If they would have scored, I mean, I would have loved that. I would have been cheering louder than anyone for Cody Soucy, but need the second goal before the third. I agree. The Oilers need some insurance here. Protecting a 1-goal lead against Vancouver is scary. CC should try goalie. Yeah, I agree, Jaden. Shoot to the left pad. That puck kicks out to CC. He can get the rebound. Got to bury the puck a couple more times. Shilovs would have read the shot, so probably a good call by Draisaitl. That's fair. I mean, there isn't a wrong decision. Obviously, when you don't score on the pass on a 2-on-1, it's easy for me to be like, he should have shot it. But I trust Draisaitl's shot more than CC being able to put the puck in on a 2-on-1. The Oilers have never lost a game they won. No worries, Mr. NHL. Welcome back. And the play's back on. And Vancouver keeps it in. Here's a shot from Zadorov, and that's kicked away by Pickard's blocker. Another shot towards the net. Pickard with another unorthodox save. Vancouver keeps it in the zone. Here's Hughes now. Hughes to Besser. Here's Miller to Besser. He'll throw it towards the net. It's blocked in front by Desharnais. The Oilers have to get this out. They do not. Vancouver's thrown together about 3 consecutive shifts here. They've been all over the Oilers. Here's Hughes now. He throws it towards the net, and that misses. And Draisaitl will clear. Hughes comes up with it. McDavid steps out on Vancouver. They re-enter the Oilers zone again. It's Besser fighting with McDavid. Throws it towards the net. Blocked by Desharnais. Desharnais. He'll put it off the boards to Hyman, who can't come up with it. And he'll chase after Cole. Cole off the boards. Gets it out. Protected by Ekholm. He'll skate it into the Canucks zone. Here's Ekholm now. He'll put it in deep. McDavid will come up with it. McDavid tried to cut into the middle. He couldn't get it. Vancouver gets it out. Ekholm now looking for a play. Ekholm being forced by Joshua. Now Lindholm comes up with it. He's got Garland cutting the net. Here's Joshua with a shot, and that's blocked. Hey, Lindholm again. He'll put it down low. And Bouchard gets it to Hyman. And here comes McDavid, and the puck just skipped over his stick. Nugent Hopkins will go after it as well. And that puck deflects out of play. Yo, what's up, NA Education? Back from Sunday. Go Canucks. Is Raiders the best Indiana Jones movie? It's been a long time since I've seen the Indy movies. I can feel my heart rate a little too high. Me too. My heart rate has been consistently above 100 most of this game. It drops below 100 during commercial, and then it skyrockets right back up during play. Who's the enforcer for both teams? I don't think either team really has a true enforcer, but, you know, you could argue Kane for Edmonton. And for Vancouver, I actually don't know who, like, leads their team in fights. Who's better, 91 for Oilers, Kane, or 91 for Canucks, Zadorov? It's been Zadorov for Vancouver so far in this series. Times were better when Edmonton had Lucic. Lucic only had one good year with Edmonton. He was really not great when, you know, the last 2 years that he played before he was traded. If it did freeze, just refresh the stream. It should come back. Much better effort from the Oilers this game compared to the last. Well, they're also getting some saves too, which is huge. I love clean Costin. I wonder if the Oilers can get a third team involved to retain salary and bring him back for the fourth line next year. Cassian should play? Absolutely not. Cassian, his career's done. He also wasn't exactly effective on the team the last couple of years that he played. Best thing at Red Lobster are the biscuits. I love Red Lobster biscuits. Commercial break is over. The shots are 15-13 in favor of Vancouver, but they have really controlled the second period, despite the Oilers having a couple long shifts in the Canucks zone. I find Vancouver's had some of the better shots. And the linesman is going to redo this face-off. There's McDavid. He'll lose the draw. Hyman will fight for it. McDavid comes up with it, leaves it for Hyman. Nugent Hopkins trying to grab it. McDavid will grab the puck now. McDavid spins out of trouble. And that puck was poked off of his stick. Plays it to Bouchard. He'll throw it towards the net. And here's the play by Hyman, and it's stopped by Shelovs. Imagine Kessel playing right now. I wonder how good Kessel would have been. I thought he was going to sign with Vancouver at the trade deadline, but they never signed him. He did tryouts or workouts with the team and practices, but... See, the Oilers need to do this. Throw the puck through traffic, and then Hyman had a rebound opportunity. Here's McDavid off the draw. He'll reverse with it. Looking for a play. Throws it to Ekholm at the point. Ekholm towards the net, and Shelovs makes the save. Here's Hyman now. Hyman's tripped up. He does make a play to Bouchard. Bouchard towards the net, and Shelovs with another save. Ekholm doesn't keep it in. McDavid will skate back into the neutral zone, and he'll grab it. Leaves it for Bouchard. 5 minutes to play in the second period here. I will put the clock up. Puck goes deep. Nugent Hopkins will chase after it. Here's Nugent Hopkins now. Nugent Hopkins with a backhand, and that deflects wide. I like that power move by Nugent Hopkins. Vancouver, they'll skate it up. Deflect it in. Nugent Hopkins looking for a play. Oh, and he missed Hyman, and that's going to be icing on Edmonton. Spin shot reminds me of that one Matthews play. Agreed. After the Tampa Leafs series, yeah. Tavares' only goal against Boston in round one was like a spin shot. Very similar. Offensive zone draw for the Canucks. And Vancouver wins it. Hughes throws it to Hronek. Hronek with a shot towards the net, and it's stopped or blocked. And here comes Nugent Hopkins. He'll skate it up. And he'll do a high flip deep into the Canucks zone, and the top line will go for a change. The Oilers get some fresh bodies out there. Holloway, Draisaitl, and Kane for Edmonton. Oh, and here's Pettersson. Throws it towards the net. Pickard with the stop. And Nurse is working him. Or Kulak, sorry. Kulak trying to kick it up. Holloway comes down low to support. Draisaitl, or Kane can't get it out. Another opportunity for Kane. High flip. Draisaitl will chase after Zadorov. And the puck will go into the Oilers zone. Pickard will leave it. Here's Kulak now. He'll spin and skate. Kulak off the boards. The Oilers clear the zone. And here's a play. Here's Holloway with Kane on a 2-on-1. Holloway! Power move to the net. It's in the crease. It's not in. She loves with the save. Holloway's being held up along the boards by Zadorov. And here's a high clear attempt. Vancouver doesn't get it out. Draisaitl will hold on to it. Plays it to Holloway. Holloway towards the net. And here's Kane. And he hits the outside of the post. Kane with a glorious opportunity. She loves might have got a piece of that one. Garland now gives it to Juleson. The Oilers have had a couple opportunities here. They cannot find that second goal. High flip into the Oilers zone. Here's Desharnais. He'll skate with it. Desharnais now. Good outlet. Here's Perry. Leaves it for McLeod. Ryan McLeod throws it towards the net. McLeod will grab the rebound. McLeod reverses behind the net. Gives it to Darnell Nurse. Nurse across to Desharnais. Feeds it to McLeod. Back to Desharnais. Perry will forecheck along the boards. Fogle supporting. McLeod there as well. Fogle comes up with it. And the Oilers had defensive change, so they did not have anyone there to grab that puck. Here's Nurse now. Off the boards. The Oilers deflected in. Janmark will chase after it. Fourth line for the Oilers. Janmark all over Bluger here. Ryan also supporting. Oh, and Hughes was hit by Ryan. Not sure what happened there. Vancouver will skate it up, though. Here's Amon. Puts it deep into the Oilers zone. CC now. And Kulak. Connor Brown comes up with it. He reverses. Looking for support. CC. High flip into the neutral zone. And the Oilers crowd is now chanting She Loves. The Oilers could tip the puck deep into the Oilers zone. I'm fumbling my words here. Kulak now. He'll wait behind the Oilers net. And then he'll skate it up. Brett Kulak. Deflected in by the Oilers. Hyman will chase after it. Vancouver will do a high flip off the glass. Ekholm will come up with it. Here's Ekholm. Throws over to Bouchard. It skips over his stick. Bouchard high into the neutral zone. Tries to get to Hyman. He doesn't come up with it. McDavid will chase Miller. Here's Myers now. Myers will shoot it up. And Suter will bring it into the Oilers zone. Bouchard now. And here's a play up the middle. Here's Hyman. Trying to get by Myers. Hyman. He'll spin. Gets knocked down by Myers. Puck is under Hyman here. Not sure who has it. Nugent Hopkins has it. Nuge now looking to make a play. Vancouver has numbers. McDavid comes up with it. Ducks a check, but Vancouver will clear it. They do get it out. Here's Ekholm now. Ekholm. Oh, and he takes a big hit, but Nugent Hopkins and McDavid, 2-on-1. Nugent Hopkins, he scores! Ryan Nugent Hopkins, his first of the series, and the Oilers have a 2-0 lead. Late in the second period. An absolute snipe from Nugent Hopkins. Let's go, baby! Woo! What a play by Ekholm. Takes a hit to make the play. Nugent Hopkins with an absolute patented wrister. He snipes it blocker side. Let's go. Nuge with a terrific shot. Low shots, exactly. I don't have to jump off. Nuge! Great goal for Nugent Hopkins. The Oilers with a 2-0 lead with 40 seconds to play in the period. Now they're waiting on the faceoff here. Not sure what they're waiting for. And the crowd is going insane. Here's Draisaitl with it. He wins it to Darnell Nurse. Darnell Nurse will spin, give it to Desharnais. Here's Desharnais off the boards. It stays in the neutral zone. Draisaitl feeds it into Shelovs, and he will cover it up with 27 seconds to play. Nugent Hopkins with his first even strength goal. That's the secondary offense that you need. Nugent Hopkins, Ekholm took a huge hit to get that to Nugent Hopkins to create the 2-on-1. Beautiful. Offensive zone draw for the Oilers. Draisaitl out there with Evander Kane and Dylan Holloway. Here's the face-off for Draisaitl. Draisaitl now. And he will get kicked out of the draw. McDavid will take it, actually. McDavid's out there with Draisaitl. 30 seconds remaining. They're trying to take advantage here. With Evander Kane. Here's McDavid. He loses it. Draisaitl will chase into the corner. McDavid comes up with it. He'll duck a check. Here's McDavid. To Evander Kane. He throws it in front, and McDavid just can't get that puck. And Connor McDavid is fighting for that puck. He goes down hard. Oh, and Draisaitl throws a big hit on Myers. Vancouver will grab it. Kane trying to get it. The puck is shot out of play by Darnell Nurse. Yeah, Ekholm's sacrifice there to make that play for sure. That's why I made a note of it right away. Pronger. .6 seconds to play. Is Ekholm the best Oilers D-man since Coffey? He's the best. He's definitely the best Oilers D-man since Pronger. 100%. Like all-around defenseman. Draisaitl will take the draw here. And Vancouver wins it, and that'll... second period will come to an end here. I got down to 88 beats per minute. Did I? What did I hit when Nugent Hopkins scored, though? That's the real question. How do we feel? I feel great with a 2-goal lead instead of a 1-goal lead. But the Oilers had a 2-goal lead in game 1 heading to the third, so they really have to lock this one down. But I like Edmonton's play overall. Like, as a unit, they have been terrific. I'm actually going to look up what my heart rate was. I'm going to go back on my stream and take a quick look here. Oh, I hit 136. I hit 136 beats per minute on the Nugent Hopkins goal. Gonna go on TwitX. Yeah, sounds good. 137, 136. Yeah. What a shot by Nug. I love it. So we'll take a look at the money puck situation here. The expected goals after 2 periods in all situations. Almost 2 for the Oilers, 0.58 for the Canucks. So that means Edmonton is still generating the better chances. Calvin Pickard, though, he is making stops. He had to make more stops in that period. Ryan Janmark and Brown with a 0 expected goals for percentage. I would imagine that if Edmonton holds on for the win, you might see Sam Gagner or Sam Carrot come into the lineup for game 5 because this fourth line has obviously not been doing anything. Thoughts on that period? Up to nothing, but a lead is never safe now. What you need, better last period. I'm going to repeat it until I hear you. Of course, Ozzy. I feel much more comfortable with a 2-goal lead than just a 1-goal lead. And like you said, they have to protect this lead. They had a 2-goal lead in game 1 heading to the third period. And Vancouver, as they've been doing all year, they are incredibly effective at finding a way to get themselves back into games. So for Edmonton, just keep playing the way they've played, keep the Canucks to the outside, and Calvin Pickard keep making saves. Yeah, no waves, nothing. Game's not over till it's over, exactly. Defensive pairings are working well. They are working so much better than they had been. Now, the funny thing is, I'm going to quickly go back to the browser here. So for expected goals for percentage for defensive pairs, Nurse Soucy right now, 86%. Ekholm Bouchard, 83.98%. Kulak Soucy, 44.44%. Cody Ceci continues to be the guy that is dragging the defense pairs down, which is unfortunate. However, when Hughes and Hronik are below 50%, that's a good thing. That means the team as a whole is playing well. Cole Myers look like they're struggling out there, and Zadorov and Juleson also struggling. Gonna enjoy cookie dough ice cream. Oh, I'm so jealous, Erica. Do not need another Ducks 2017. Jaden, why would you even say that? I thought I was over my PTSD. Yeah, CC, I mean, CC's had a few good plays. It was being hemmed in his own zone for 3 minutes after he jumped up on the 2-on-1 that was concerning. Hard to do the wave when your butthole's puckered. Exactly, Ash. Need a good 20 minutes here. Rip longtime Oilers fan, Jay McNill. Do I know, should I know who that is? Can Kulak play right D with Broberg at left D maybe? I have no idea what you do. Kulak, I believe, played right D periodically in Montreal, so I think he can play right D. Brendan Perlini is a YouTuber now. I actually saw a Brendan Perlini video get recommended to me today, and I subscribed to him, so I'm excited to see his content. Is Taylor Hall still in the NHL? He is. He signed with Chicago, but he missed most of the season. He was injured. He's with the Chicago Blackhawks right now, though. You were there in Anaheim? Oh, I'm so sorry, Jaden. Can we shut down Vancouver in the third? I really hope so. I really hope so. I'm going to go play NHL 24. See you later. Hey, sounds good. No mercy. If it was Skinner on that 2-on-1 with Dry, it would have won it. I mean, maybe. Berlina had nice things to say about McDavid. Not so much about Mike Smith. I mean, Mike Smith is just, he's old school. He's old school. That's all I'll say about that. Obviously, I've never met Mike Smith in real life, but Smith was pretty notorious at, he would bark at his defenseman, and, if you made a mistake in front of him, he would make sure you knew about it. Can't understand why you were worried about the result today. Stu is resting. This is it. Canucks are run out of luck. Vancouver has not been lucky. Vancouver deserves everything that they've gotten. They are not lucky to be here. They are a very good team. But I understand what you're saying, Alexi. Do we play Pickard in Game 5? Yes. Canucks are playing like big stinky dog doo-doo dodo. Thank you so much for your feedback. Normally, other vloggers don't pay attention to random people, but thank you, legend. Enjoy the third period. Catch you next game. Gonna have me lunch and beer. Yo, sounds good, Ozzy. Thank you so much for tuning in. You're literally the best. Thank you so much. No playing back in the third. Need to keep attacking without unnecessary pinch-ins. Exactly. Play smart, but continue to press. Who will retire first, Eberle, Hall, or Nuge? I think just the injury factor, probably Taylor Hall. But who knows? Thoughts on Nuge's goal? Patented. That is a patented Nugent-Hopkins goal. That low blocker shot. You love to see it. And Ekholm making the play at the blue line. He took the hit to make sure that Nugent-Hopkins got that puck. He protected it. That allowed Nugent-Hopkins and Connor McDavid to come in on a 2-on-1, and Nugent-Hopkins sniped it. Feels like some Canucks players are just pylons wearing jerseys on the ice. The way they're playing tonight is, like I said earlier in the second, they look a little more passive than usual, but they've been really effective. Again, I know the expected goals for percentage is way in the Oilers' favor, but they have been effective at limiting a lot of inside chances. Edmonton can't get to that inside area. What's your thoughts on Ethan Bear? I loved Ethan Bear personally. Canucks 4-2 says Dark Confident 12. As an Oilers fan, I hope not. Remember when Mike Smith fought Cam Talbot? I'm still shocked that Cam Talbot took that fight when he was on the Flames. Maybe Nuge got that giant King Kong off his back. Yeah, I would say so. I'm happy to see Nuge get a goal here. If we lose this game, we deserve to lose the series. I agree, Borealis. We need Battle of Alberta in the playoffs again. I agree, Erica. You expect Canucks to score 4 in the third? They have the talent to do it. Edmonton has to be very careful. As been noted by a few people in the chat, Edmonton has to play smart. I don't want them to play just pure defense. The third period in Game 1, Vancouver didn't allow Edmonton. I mean, Edmonton didn't get a shot in the third period until there was 6 minutes left in Game 1. So Edmonton can't play that like that. Bear was better than Soucy. He was better puck mover than Soucy for sure. We don't need to be on the inside. I mean, you want to try and get some inside perimeter shots or inside slot shots. And the Oilers win, says Engineer. Canucks are still defending very well. Oilers were buzzing and getting nothing on net. Exactly, simple. That's what I was trying to say. Like Vancouver, despite a lot of the zone time for the Oilers, and yes, they are out shooting the Canucks, and they do have the better, overall high danger looks. I'm going to go on natural stat trick and see what the high danger count is according to them. So the high danger chances are 8-1 in favor of the Oilers. So Vancouver only has 1 high danger chance. The Oilers have 8 in this game at 5-on-5. Bear under Paul Coffey would have been great. I think so. Play smart, keep on pushing. Zadorov has been talking a lot of trash. Yeah, I love it though. Like, I love when players embrace the heel or the villain role in the playoffs. We need that. We need more personality. We need rivalries. I'm a big fan. Keep playing in their zone. That's all we need to do. Agreed, Jaden. How do you think the Oilers have to play this third period out? Just play smart. Manage the puck well. Don't force anything. If you don't have a pass, if you don't have a play in the neutral zone, just skate it back. Skate it back in your own zone. Let your guys reset and then push up. You know, the stereotypical get pucks deep, forecheck, cycle, score. Watch any good shows lately? I've watched 5 or 6 episodes of the Fallout show on Amazon. That's kind of the only shows I've watched recently. I don't watch a lot of shows, but I am looking forward to The Boys Season 4. How am I feeling about Holloway tonight? I think Holloway's been good. I think Holloway and Evander Kane and Draisaitl have played well together. I'd like to see that line kept together. I mean, I think Broberg can play the right side. But some coaches like when, you know, left-handed defensemen play left, right-handed play right. But I think Kulak has been able to play the right side too in his career. Yeah, he did. He did, Jaden. Hey, Austin, Pickard is GOAT in the series. I hope Skinner isn't playing a single game for the rest of the playoffs. Well, I just hope that we win this game and then we can reevaluate how the Oilers should approach Game 5. But there's still 20 minutes to play here. I will have a lot of thoughts on that no matter what happens tonight. Holloway looks good. Needs some finishing touches. I agree, Simple. I don't really care who takes CC's place. I just want him out. I'm curious to know where Troy Stetcher is. He hasn't been practicing with the main group as far as I'm aware, so I'm not sure what's going on with Stetcher. I don't know if he got hurt. Broberg played right side last year and got burned. That's true, Simple. He did. Should have tried harder to get Tanev, but Calgary hates us. I don't think it mattered what we would have offered the Flames. I don't think they were trading him to us. I think that's an old Craig Conroy, Battle of Alberta. He's just not going to trade with the Oilers. Whatever Holloway does in the playoffs, it looks like he has a bright future in Edmonton. I hope so. Shape your mind. Holloway has all the tools. He has the speed, he has the skill, and he has the physical tenacity and aggression to be an effective player. He just needs to put it together consistently. Pickard is looking a lot better than Skinner. Pickard has been making the saves he needs to save, and when Vancouver has gotten a more aggressive look, Pickard kind of looks unorthodox sometimes. The way the puck hits him, it looks like he doesn't remind me of Mike Smith, but he's moving around a lot more than Skinner does. Skinner is very technical, doesn't move a lot in his crease. Pickard, hopefully he can keep this up. I want to get a Holloway jersey before he becomes really famous. Why not get one anyways? He doesn't have to be famous. I hate how the Oilers traded their first in a deep draft for 3 guys not in our lineup. I mean, at least this pick isn't really going to be that valuable. Like, it's going to be a late pick, so... I think it's unfortunate that Henrique is hurt. That's just bad luck. Can't really predict that. Sam Carrick, though, not in the lineup, and Troy Stetcher, no idea where he is. I miss Yamamoto. I miss Yamamoto, too, but I understand why they, didn't bring him back. Henrique will be back and make an impact. I could see the Oilers signing Henrique for cheap as a free agent. Definitely. I agree, Jackal, about Skinner and Pickard. Broberg needs the Oilers to trade someone out. Nurse and Ekholm aren't going anywhere anytime soon. Only option is Kulak. Yeah, Broberg, he's just been pushed down the depth chart, right? Hey, Austin hockey fans, just got off my shift. How's the game? Who scored for us? Ryan Nugent-Hopkins made it 2-0, and Leon Draisaitl scored on the power play in the first period, made it 1-0. And Calvin Pickard's looked solid so far after 2. I hope you had a good shift at work. Also, for anyone tuning in, if you haven't liked the stream yet, make sure you hit that like button, all right? Liking the button helps the YouTube algorithm. recommend my stuff. So that's all I'll ask. I won't even ask you to subscribe, just to hit the like button. Stuff because Kulak always shows up in the playoffs. Kulak is a playoff monster. And we got a 5-on-5 goal, yes. If Pickard and Skinner do the fusion dance, yeah, it'll be like Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you play polymerization, you fuse those two together. If there's any nerds here, you'll get that reference. Move CC out, move Kulak to right D. I wouldn't be against that, Jaden. That's a good idea. Why do I end my YouTube videos with tell someone that you love them? I just like to spread positivity, and, you know, sometimes in the world we forget to tell people that we love them, so I just like to throw that out there for everyone. It's something that Tim the Tatman does at the end of his videos, so it's something that I, you know, have picked up and I like doing. What was Henrique's injury again? Any chance of him coming back after we win the series? He could, Ash. It sounds like a leg or ankle. I don't think it's been confirmed. How much time is left in the intermission? Let's take a look. 3 minutes. He's been solid after the first few games, defensively responsible, which is something the Oilers need. He's just low event, right? So Henrique, he's not going to, you know, he's not going to be flashy on offense. He was brought in, and I think the role that they gave him was just be responsible away from the puck. Whatever line you're on, you're the guy that supports down low, and you're the guy that helps get the puck out of the zone. So his advanced metrics don't look great, but he's also been low event as well, which isn't a bad thing. I need to get memberships set up, like on YouTube. I have memberships. It's called the Locker Room, but I don't have any like perks, so I never advertise the Locker Room for people to sign up. The stream is successful. 115 viewers, 55 likes. Did RNH finally score a 5-on-5? He did. It was a beautiful shot, low blocker, 2-on-1 with McDavid. Thoughts on the Bruins-Panthers series so far, since I'm a Bruins fan as well. Panthers have been the better team. It has been a strangely officiated series. I try not to, talk about officiating because I think it's just poor in the entire league. I don't think there's any actual biases out there. Boston found a way to, force a game 6 tonight. We'll see if they can force a game 7, but I don't know if they will. Panthers are just really good. On paper, Florida should continue to win that series. Time to duel. The god of the chat. I need to put an intermission timer on my streams. Oh, I should be doing that, actually. That's a good idea. I'll do that. I'll do that for game 5. If Nurse had scored on that rush, I wonder if the hatred would have subsided. Nurse has had a good game today. I'm very happy with Darnell Nurse's play and Vinny Desharnais. They have been terrific. Y'all figure you got this game on lock? Absolutely not. They have to prove. The Oilers have to prove now. They have 20 minutes to lock this down. They didn't lock it down in game 1. So they have to lock this one down. CC brings them down. I don't disagree with that. Boston's going to win the series. So is Carolina. That would be crazy if Carolina came back and won the series. Yeah, I agree with Simple. We have seen way too many third period collapses in Edmonton to be like super confident in this lead. Boston in 7. Especially if Marchand returns in game 6. That's a good point. Batriax, that's a good point. He's not playing with CC. Hope they get rid of him in the summer. We'll see what happens for sure. How funny it would be if Boston came back 3-1 after Florida did it to them last year. Oh my Lord. The redemption arc would be unbelievable. I would love it. It would be funny if Carolina beats the Rangers. It would be historic if Carolina beats the Rangers. They would be only the 5th team in NHL history to come back from an 0-3 deficit. Rangers try not to blow a lead in a series challenge. Impossible. Rangers Nurse jersey has some, what was it, catchy? So can't believe Trouba won the Messier Award. I have no idea, man. If the Canes win against the Rangers, if they 100% win or they will 100% win the cup in my eyes. I think at that point it would be hard to count them out as the favorite. Hope the game 1 collapse is still fresh in the minds of the Oilers tonight, and they will be a bit extra cautious to keep this game in their control. I hope that it was a learning experience. This right here, this third period is going to show a lot with this Oilers group. If they cannot find a way to hold a 2-goal lead in the third period for the second time in this series, you absolutely don't deserve to win the series. And there should be major changes in the offseason because I wouldn't see them being able to come back from a 3-1 series deficit. What upcoming movie am I most excited for? Twisters with Glenn Powell and Daisy Edgar Jones. I think Twisters is going to be a super fun movie. Cachet, it's French. Sorry. All right, I think the period is about to start, so I am going to hide chat here. So my apologies if there's any messages being sent. I will try and catch up at the next whistle. Oh, no, all good. You don't have to apologize, Christian. And the puck is dropped in the third period. Hughes comes up with it. Puck goes into the Oilers zone. Ekholm now. He'll play it off the glass, and it's kept in. Joshua has it in his feet. Plays it back to Hughes. Oh, and here's a play that's deflected in front, and Vancouver just couldn't come up with the rebound there. Just went wide on Pickard. Got very lucky there. Here's Hughes now. He'll hold it just in front of Shelov's. Oilers make changes. Hughes up the middle, deflected in on Pickard. And Pickard will play it to Desharnais. Desharnais reverses to Nurse. Nurse loses the puck, but he knocks his man down. Fights for it against Suter. And Nurse is knocked down. And Draisaitl doesn't get the puck out. Where is the puck? Here's Holloway. Off the boards. Evander Kane now. He'll skate it in. Leaves it for Draisaitl. Draisaitl, backhander, and Shelovs makes the save. I have the Tiger, buddy. Yo, the fact Austria came back, like, that's amazing, though. What a story. Offensive zone draw for Edmonton. Derek Ryan will take it. Out there with Brown and Janmark. Here's Brown. He spins. Tries to feed it in the middle. Ryan can't come up with it. Here's Pettersson. Puts it in the neutral zone, but Nurse will come up with it. Here's Nurse now. Reverses to Desharnais. Didn't force it, which is nice. Desharnais off the boards, but Vancouver will maintain possession. Desharnais blocks it, and high flips out of the zone. Janmark will chase after Juleson. Janmark forces a play, and it's brought in by Zadorov. Nurse off the boards and out. Derek Ryan will skate up. Here's Ryan. He skates in. Ryan leaves it for Brown. Brown to the point. Here's Kulak. Puts it down low to Janmark. Janmark. Fourth line is cycling for the Oilers. CC will pinch. Doesn't keep it in. And Kulak will come up with it for the Oilers. He'll spin back into his own zone. Kulak off the boards. Just out of the reach of Perry, but that'll go on Shelov, so not icing. And a bit of a miscommunication, but Vancouver does get the puck out. And CC will throw it back. Oh, it hits the linesman. Here's McLeod now. He'll bring it in. McLeod on the right side. Reverses to CC. CC throws it deep. Here's Corey Perry behind the net. Corey Perry looking to reverse. McLeod supports and grabs it. And here's a shot attempt. Doesn't get there. Here's Perry to Fogle. Fogle's knocked down, and he doesn't get it on net, and Vancouver will clear. This third line has done a good job at cycling for Edmonton. They just haven't gotten any, good shots on net, in my opinion. And this puck comes towards Pickard. He'll push it out. Kulak now gets it to Fogle. Fogle, the Canucks are attacking in waves here. Hughes keeps it in for Vancouver. And Kulak will beat Carlson. And Vancouver's going to take a penalty here. Looks like holding the stick with 17:04 remaining. Looks like Carlson, I don't know if he got his hand or stick into Kulak's. We'll take a look here. Vancouver had pressure. And yeah, he held up Kulak. So Carlson held up Kulak here. So Edmonton has a chance to increase their lead. Power play in the third period. 3 minutes in. Top unit will come out for Edmonton. They are 1 for 1 on the power play. The Oilers had 2 power play opportunities in the third last game and didn't convert. So it would be nice if they could convert one here. Draisaitl will take the draw. Here's Leon. He'll win it. Bouchard comes up with it. Here's Bouchard. To Nugent-Hopkins. To Bouchard. Bouchard to McDavid. To Draisaitl. The right circle. Draisaitl will look for a play. Throws it towards the net. It's in the crease. And Sheloves holds it under his pad. Erik Karlsson for Darnell Nurse 1-for-1. Karlsson is old, and he also can't really defend anymore. I think Karlsson's still good, but I don't think I want the rest of that contract, depending how much Karlsson has retained. Plus lefty, righty switch or trade. Here's Draisaitl. He'll take the draw. He wins it again. Nugent-Hopkins to Bouchard. Bouchard with it. And that'll go down low. Hyman will chase after it. Vancouver protects Hyman. Nugent-Hopkins. Puck comes out front, and Miller will bring it out. And here's Miller. Feeds it over. And here's Lindholm. Lindholm with a shot attempt. Doesn't get it through. And he does get it through now, and Pickard makes the save. The Oilers will slow this down. Bouchard. He'll skate up. He'll leave it back for McDavid. Here comes McDavid with speed. Plays it to Nugent-Hopkins. Puts it deep for McDavid. Zadorov protects. Hyman to McDavid. McDavid behind the net. On his backhand. Puts it over to Bouchard. Here's McDavid now. Bouchard in the slot to Nugent-Hopkins, and he missed the net. McDavid now feeds it back to Nugent-Hopkins. And here's McDavid on the left half wall. Connor McDavid looking for a play to Nugent-Hopkins. Here's Nugent-Hopkins. Circles around the net. Nugent-Hopkins now. Here's Draisaitl. In front! And then where is it? And it's kept out by Sheloves. And Draisaitl. And here's Nugent-Hopkins with a shot, and that goes high and wide. Draisaitl again. He'll hold on to it. McDavid now. Here's McDavid in the right circle. Skates up. Draisaitl. Tries to feed it to McDavid. Can't find him. Draisaitl held to the outside. Here's Draisaitl. To Nugent-Hopkins. Nugent-Hopkins. To Draisaitl. In front! And they don't bury it. McDavid to Bouchard. 5 seconds remaining on the power play. Here's Bouchard to Connor McDavid. McDavid with a shot. And here's a play in front, and it's stopped. What a save by Sheloves. And Vancouver clears the zone. Yo, great opportunities from the Oilers. Even better saves from Artur Sheloves. Sheloves is keeping the Canucks in this one. And here's a puck that goes out of play. Face off at the Canucks blue line. Oh, man. Hyman didn't quite get all of that, but, man, Sheloves has played really good tonight. He's giving the Canucks a chance here. The Oilers really need to get that 3-goal lead. Because you know Vancouver's going to be pressing here. Third line out for Edmonton. Vancouver wins the draw. Hughes will take it. He'll play it up into the neutral zone and it's deflected in deep. Nurse will chase after it. Pickard plays it around the boards, and Miller comes up with it. The Canucks will establish a cycle. Here's Hughes at the point. Hughes throws it towards the net. It deflects. It's in the crease area. Vancouver can't get a shot off. McLeod now tries to get it to Kane. They can't get it out. Vancouver, and here's the play in front, and Besser just misses wide. Vancouver with some glorious opportunities here. Oh, and there's Desharnais and Miller going at it. Nurse and Miller, and then Desharnais stepped in. No, you spelled Desharnais right, I think. Nice to see that the Oilers aren't going to get pushed around here. What a play, though. Besser had a glorious opportunity. So Nurse goes over to Miller. I don't know what Nurse says. Oh, Nurse, yeah, just kind of went in and shoved him. And then Desharnais comes in. Interesting there. When will Carrick be back? No idea. Henrique's not playing. He is. Look at Perry holding the stick up on Besser. Jesus. Perry, that's hilarious. But Henrique's hurt right now, Siren. Corey Perry holding that stick up in front of his face. What a troll. Pettersson, offensive zone faceoff for Vancouver. Here's Hughes. Puts it in deep for Vancouver. Kulak, he loses it. Connor Garland battling for it. Janmark can't get it out. The puck deflects to Pettersson. Pettersson knocked down. Oh, and the puck came out. And Vancouver's going to have to reset here. They don't get it deep. Kulak will play it out. Oh, and Janmark hits Pettersson. Oh, and a giveaway. Oh, Connor Brown almost had an opportunity. Hughes almost with a bad giveaway to Connor Brown. Here's Hughes. He'll skate it into the Oilers zone. And that is offside. And there will be a commercial break. How are we feeling? Oilers fans, how are we feeling? Canucks fans, how are we feeling? Canucks fans, you're probably happy with how Shelovs has played, I would think. He's really held the fort in this third period. Edmonton had some glorious opportunities on that power play. We do a little trolling. Perry's a gamer. Yep. This is probably one of Perry's best games, too. He's been very noticeable. After whistle, cycling, that sort of thing. Feeling good? I love that, Queasy. I love that. Keep the momentum going. Agreed, Erica. Go Pix says peace-seeking missile. I'm feeling best as I can while watching the Oilers. That's fair, Adamant. Game would be over if not for Shelovs. Hope they keep the pressure up. Yeah, Edmonton needs to keep pushing here. Feeling positive, says Angry Potato. So you're not an angry potato right now, I would hope. What happened when I was not here? I don't know when you were last here. Oilers are playing great. Pickard perfect, and we aren't slowing down. Shelovs has just been so good for Vancouver. I know Shelovs is in a groove for the Canucks right now. Don't know how to pronounce the first bit of your name, but Blues says, I don't think Vancouver can come back from this. Too much suppression from the Oilers. I think Vancouver can definitely come back, but Edmonton has done a good job at preventing these shots from getting in on Pickard. When you scream and it's in the crease, how do you think we feel? Yeah, I know. They need to make a statue for Shelov. They deserve the series so far. I mean, Shelov's been great. 2-goal lead, most dangerous lead in hockey. Exactly. I would like Edmonton to find a way to get some insurance. Pickard needs to start next game, but Shelovs is a gamer. I agree, Adamant. Coming back from the commercial break here. They're showing some saves from Pickard. What a... He's been... I mean, he's looked good. Pickard has. Canucks with the puck in their own end. Here's Zadorov for Vancouver. He'll skate it up. And the Canucks deflect it in. Desharnais now. He'll hold on to it. Puck goes behind the Oilers' net. Vancouver comes up with it. Draisaitl will chase Desharnais off the boards. The Oilers cannot clear. Joshua with it. Here's Garland. Vancouver establishing a cycle. Zadorov towards the net. It's blocked. And here's Garland in the slot, and he scores. Connor Garland makes this a 1-goal game. Connor Garland has definitely been the best Canuck forward, I think. We have a 1-goal game, folks. And the Oilers got to find a way to hold this together. So how did Garland... I don't know if Pickard saw it all the way. Joshua had a screen. Draisaitl didn't quite get his stick on that, and my stream froze for some reason. I have to reload my stream. Thanks, Sportsnet Plus. It's a 1-goal game. Vancouver now. Let's see how Edmonton responds. Here's Bouchard. Doesn't clear the zone. And they are going to say that was out. Don't ask how we're doing next time. Okay. That was a good snipe from Garland. I would have liked a save, but Vancouver now, they'll cycle it in deep. Bouchard off the boards. Hyman fights for it. McDavid can't come up with it, and there's a shot high and wide from Cole. And Vancouver now putting the pressure on. The Oilers look a little hesitant. They look a little tentative with the puck. Here's Nugent-Hopkins to Connor McDavid. McDavid will skate it up. He has speed. McDavid with a shot, and there's a rebound, and Shelov's with the save. And Nugent-Hopkins trying to get that puck. Hyman will fight for it. Bouchard now, and that puck is poked out of trouble, and Ekholm will come up with it. The Oilers will also make changes here. Here's Ekholm. He'll skate it up. Ekholm looking for an outlet. It's deflected in. Fogle after it. Vancouver clears high and off the glass. Here's Kulak now. Along the boards. Perry puts it in deep. Fogle will chase after it. Fogle throws a hit on Hronek. Hughes for Vancouver. Just ducks a hit from Corey Perry. Vancouver will skate it through the neutral zone and enter the Oilers zone cleanly. And here's a play. It's in the middle of the ice. And Mikheyev and Bluger had a shot go wide. Cody Ceci loses a puck battle. Vancouver really pressing here. Here's Vancouver. Here's Hughes at the blue line. Hughes, he shimmies. Plays it to Pettersson. Pettersson with a shot. It's in front of the net. And Ceci will skate it out of trouble. Ceci will leave the Canucks end, or the Oilers end. He'll put it in deep, and the Oilers will get a change. The Oilers need to start getting back on the offense here. Fourth line shift for the Oilers. Nurse and Desharnais with Ryan, Brown, and Janmark. Desharnais with it. Gets it to Janmark. Here's Janmark. Throws it up the middle. Brown now. Gets it to Nurse. Nurse throws it towards Shelovs. He deflects it with his blocker. Puck comes to the point. Nurse puts it down low. Here's a play to Ryan in front. Tries to find Janmark in the slot. And it's deflected wide. Here's Nurse. He'll shoot the puck in deep. And it hit Canuck. Didn't get deep. Vancouver will... They'll reverse. Here's Zadorov. Throws it across. And here's Draisaitl. Kicks that puck back into the Canucks zone. And he just misses it on the forecheck. Vancouver will come in now. Here's Miller. Miller has it. Kane fighting for it. Miller will play it to Suter. Suter to Miller. Draisaitl, good play behind the net. Vancouver maintains possession, though. Here's Draisaitl, a high flip into the neutral zone. And what was Cody Ceci doing? Why did he not play that puck? Vancouver keeps the puck in. If Vancouver scores here, I'm going to lose it on Cody Ceci. I'm going to blow a gasket. There was no reason for him to not play that puck. I don't know what he was thinking. And luckily, Edmonton gets a clear here. Holy smokes, man. Cody Ceci, get him off the ice for the love of God. Bouchard's out there with that comb. The Oilers have their top line out. Here's Bouchard now. He'll skate it up. Evan Bouchard. Gives it to Connor McDavid with speed. McDavid with a backhander, and that goes wide. Hyman, he'll play it deep. Here's Nugent-Hopkins down low in the corner. Nugent-Hopkins to McDavid. McDavid trying to make a play out front, and Vancouver will grab it. Here's Pettersson. Off the boards, into the Oilers zone. Ekholm. He'll hold on to it. Looked like he was trying to do a reverse play. He's being tied up. Puck is tied up down in the Oilers zone here, in the right corner. Pickard's right, that is. Puck is still loose. Vancouver comes up with it. Nugent-Hopkins can't get to it first. Vancouver continues to cycle. The Oilers fighting for it. The Canucks want it more. They come up with it. Here's Carlson. Gets it to Pettersson. Here's Hughes. And here's a play. Back to Hughes. Hughes looking for a shooting lane. And here's Pettersson with a shot. And it's stopped by Pickard. And Pickard trying to grab it, and he can't. The Oilers are hanging on here. Nugent-Hopkins cannot clear. Here's Hronek with a shot, and that puck deflects wide. And there's a play that almost goes in, but it goes behind the net. Here's Pettersson now. Back to Hronek. Here's Hronek to Pettersson. Pettersson now. Vancouver swarming the Oilers. Here's Garland with a shot, and it's blocked. The Oilers cannot clear the zone. Pettersson keeps it in. Ekholm throws it around. Hyman, get it out. He does. The Oilers desperately need a change here. Nugent Hopkins does not get off. And Bouchard can't get the puck up. Perry's out for the Oilers. And McLeod, they got a couple forwards. Nugent Hopkins has been stuck for a while. Vancouver, here's Garland. Continues to cycle. Desharnais, good pressure. Bouchard now behind the net. Joshua, and here's a shot from Garland, and Calvin Pickard will hold on to that. And Joshua mucks it up after the whistle. Oh, man, the Edmonton Oilers are playing with fire right now. Way too much fire. My pet potato. Gonna die. You were at 135. Yeah, my heart rate got pretty high there. Yo, what's up, Rodolfo? Welcome back. Clear the puck or win one battle. Exactly. A lot of that pressure wouldn't have happened if Cody Ceci had just, made a play on the puck. But the Oilers' top line got hemmed in. They could not get the puck. They could not clear the zone. Ekholm had a couple chances. Bouchard had a couple chances. Hyman had a chance on the half wall, but this is the Vancouver Canucks. They attack in waves. They make it really hard. Just like when you think you have a second to make a play, all of a sudden, you get the puck past one Canuck, well, there's a second one. And you get him past the second Canuck, well, there's a third one. The Canucks are so good at playing with layers. Where's Tass? I'm not sure where Tass is right now. He's probably sleeping somewhere. I'm going to fast forward the stream to see if we win 1 sec. No more CC for the rest of the game. I would also not play CC for the rest of this game. Where's Stetcher? No idea. I don't know if he's been practicing with the main group, so I don't know if he's hurt. What's up, William? Play Skinner on defense? I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know where CC saw a hand pass there. I don't know either. No language like that, please, Steve. No language like that. I will give you one warning. Bet Skinner could play better defense than CZ. I mean, maybe. How's Nurse been playing? Good. He's been good tonight, in my opinion. This is probably Darnell Nurse's best game of the series. You're on Facebook. Internet cut out there while the Canucks were in our zone. I thought for sure it was going to come back to a 3-2 game for the Canucks. Go 97 and 29 again. I mean, you might have to start shorting the bench here, protecting this lead. 7 more minutes of suffering, and I can go take a shower. Agreed. Nurse took a bad penalty, but... The Canucks have been a terrific road team, man. They've won 4 road games. There's an offside on the Oilers. Hughes will come up for it. The Oilers have their second line out. Hughes. It's deflected in deep. Calvin Pickard comes out. Plays it around. Here's Evander Kane with a high flip to center. And Holloway can't quite get that puck first. Here's Hughes now. Up the ice. The Oilers get possession. Kane will put it deep. Holloway trying to skate in. Looked like he was being held up a little bit, but... And Evander Kane with a big hit on Hughes. And Vancouver ices the puck. Joshua did not touch that puck. Oh, it's all good, Steve. It's all good. I know you even tried to, what's the word? Use different, symbols. But yeah, it's all good, man. Here's a face-off in the Canucks' end. If Edmonton can get the next goal, please. McDavid wins it. Here's Ekholm. He puts it in deep. McDavid now, fighting for it. Ekholm going to pinch. He does not come up with it. Bouchard being chased by Joshua. Leaves it for Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins now. 6:35 to play. To Evan Bouchard. Here's Bouchard. He'll play it up to Nugent Hopkins. He'll skate cleanly into the Canucks zone. Nugent Hopkins. He'll wait for help. Tries to put it behind the net. Hyman does not come up with it. And the Canucks will skate it out. Here's Garland, who's been all over for the Canucks tonight. Connor Garland reverses. Doesn't like what he sees. Has possession. Leaves it for Cole. Cole to Myers now. Myers off the boards. Amon enters Edmonton's end. McLeod throws it around to Nurse. Nurse off the glass. He does get it out and deep. Derek Ryan will chase after Myers. Or Zadorov, sorry. Puck in the neutral zone. It's fought for. Ryan McLeod trying to get it. He can't. Here's Juleson. Juleson with a high flip to center. Pettersson waiting for it. Desharnais will get that puck out. The Oilers are playing the just get the puck off the glass and out strategy. Pettersson throws it towards Pickard off of his pad. They'll maintain possession, though. Desharnais reverses behind his net. Nurse will skate after it. And the Oilers manage to get it off the boards and out and not icing. So Edmonton will get a clean change here. Evander Kane will chase Zadorov behind the net. Here's Zadorov now, hearing the Boo Birds. Zadorov to Besser. Soucy being pressured. Here's Holloway up the boards to Hughes now. Hughes to Hronek. Hronek puts it across to Miller. And Soucy trying to get possession. Please get that puck up, Soucy. Vancouver still has possession, Soucy. Here's Miller. Here's Hughes now. Hughes reverses. Soucy with another opportunity. Make the right play, Soucy. Off the boards and out. He doesn't get the puck out. Vancouver keeps it in. Soucy, 3 opportunities to clear the zone. Vancouver at the point. It's Miller. Here's Hughes at the point to Miller. And Evander Kane, he'll get it up the ice. He's coming up. Shelovs is out of the net. And Shelovs clears it. Oh, what a risk from Shelovs. Wow. Kane almost got by him there. That was a dangerous... Shelovs read that. Crazy. Here's Bouchard now, gives it to Hyman. Hyman will skate in. Gets by Zadorov. Here's Hyman. Leaves it for McDavid. McDavid with it. Getting worked by Myers. Here's McDavid. Feeds it down low. Here's Hyman. Oh, and Hyman comes in. He takes a big hit by Myers. And Nugent Hopkins comes up with it. Nuge towards the net. Can't get it there. Edmonton maintains possession. 3:43 to play. Nugent Hopkins will enter the zone. He throws it in an area. Hyman just misses it. Hyman tries to give it back to Nugent Hopkins. Can't quite get it there. Here's Nugent Hopkins now. Throws it towards the corner. And McDavid will come up with it. McDavid now. Here's the shot from Connor Brown that doesn't get there. Connor Brown reverses. He'll put it down low to Janmark. The Oilers with good pressure here. Edmonton continues to put the pressure on. Garland, he'll skate out for Vancouver. McLeod will grab it, give it to Desharnais. The Oilers are protecting a 1-goal lead, 3 minutes to play. The Oilers deflect it in. Shelov's out of his net, leaves it for Juleson. Juleson throws it up. Vancouver gets it into the Oilers zone. Desharnais will go after it against Carlson. Desharnais. The Canucks reverse. They will maintain possession. Cole throws it in. Here's Desharnais. Pettersson now. Puck comes out in front. It's cleared by Kulak. Desharnais. Vancouver still has possession, though. It's at the point. Juleson with a shot. And Calvin Pickard makes the glove save. Yo, what a third so far, man. I'm going to be the Joker in here if CC plays the next game. Well, at least they didn't score. What a poke check by Shelovs. Unbelievable poke check by Shelovs. If Evander Kane had won that race or been able to poke that past Shelovs, man, like that's as open of a net as you're going to get. Your game's 30 seconds behind. I stream the game on Sportsnet Plus through my Xbox. Just let everyone on Twitter know that my potato is missing. Hopefully they find him. I hope so, Queasy. Just double shift Nurse or Boosh or Ekholm, please. I agree with that. CC had 3 or 4 chances to get that puck out, and he did not. Lots of time to just a high flip, man. Hell, I would take an icing. My heart rate got pretty high. It was at 132. I'm not surprised. Exactly, Jin. Just flip the puck. TV timeout, and then Vancouver will pull the tender. Yeah, I think so. It's getting to that time where they're gonna have to think about pulling him soon, or rim it to your far winger, or just ice it. Like if you don't have a play, just ice it, man. getting to hear me get mad at CC in real time. Exactly. Hey, Austin, how do I like the game? It's more stressful than I would like it to be, but the Oilers still have the lead, so I'm still happy. Heart rate is climbing back to 130. As we get into crunch time, the stress levels are going up here. I sound like a hockey commentary guy. Thank you. I don't think I do a very good job, but I'm glad that it's at least entertaining for people. So we're back from commercial break. I am hiding chat once again. Canucks, 7 straight games decided by 1 goal. Shelovs is on the bench for Vancouver. Draisaitl, defensive zone draw, 2:38 to play. Empty net. Crunch time. Will the Oilers hang on or Vancouver tie this game late? Vancouver wins the draw. Here's Hughes. Hughes with it. And here's a one-timer, and it's blocked. And Ekholm, he'll play it. Tries to get it past his check. And Edmonton clears. Here's Hughes now. Throws it across to Besser. Besser puts it deep. Ekholm, he has time to make a play. Ekholm off the boards. It is out, and that is going to be icing. Yo, Dadfire, thank you for the follow. I know someone else followed me from Twitch. If I missed it, I do apologize, so thank you. Oh. I heard another follow notification. I will thank you, I promise. I have chat hidden as the face-off is being taken. I'm just trying to keep myself from being spoiled in case there's a goal. Draisaitl off the draw, loses it again. Hughes with it. Here's Hughes. Hughes at the point. To Besser. Here's Hughes. And here's a shot and deflects wide. And the puck goes around. McDavid will chase after Pettersson. And Lindholm to Pettersson. Pettersson. And here's a puck towards the net, and it goes wide. Here's Besser. Towards the net. It's deflected, and Pickard will hold on to that. Oh, sorry. I'll put the timer back. My apologies. So, Pickard with a couple saves here just to clear the pressure, allow the boys to breathe a little bit. I wonder if Edmonton will call a timeout here. Or Talkett takes his timeout. .147 to play. Net is still empty for Vancouver. The crowd is on their feet. They are loud. Oh, you gotta love the playoffs. 1 goal lead late in the third. This is why they play the game. Even though I'm stressed to shit, this is so much fun. Pettersson now. And the Oilers lose it. And here's Besser. Throws it in, and they score. Derek Ryan lost the draw, and Vancouver ties the game. Derek Ryan loses the draw. The puck goes off a body, I think. I don't know who that went off of. I don't know why Ryan took the draw. I don't know why. So, we have a game here. Minute 27 to play. The Oilers could not find a way to hold on to a 2-goal lead, and it deflects out of play here. Had to win the face-off. I don't know why Derek Ryan took it. There was no reason for that. I don't understand. Yeah, threw it into a massive bodies there. It was 2-0 heading to the third. There should have been no reason Derek Ryan took that draw. Oh, here comes Miller now. Tries to get a shot off. Pickard makes the save. Ekholm. The Oilers do get it out. Draisaitl a little forecheck. Here's Holloway now. He'll throw it in deep. Evander Kane will chase after it. Evander Kane with a huge hit on Hughes. Holloway chasing after this puck now. And the Oilers keep it in. Here's Draisaitl. Draisaitl. He'll bring it into an area. Here's Kane, tries to get it towards the net. Can't. Here's Kane behind the net. Here's Draisaitl. Draisaitl. To the slot. Bouchard with a shot. He scores! Evan Bouchard scores and puts the Oilers up 1 with 38 seconds to play. Let's go! Let's go, baby! Evan Bouchard is clutch! I'm fucking coming! Says I will never pay for YouTube Premium. What a forecheck by Evander Kane here. Evander Kane chases after Hronek. Huge hit on Hronek. Zadorov can't clear. Draisaitl throws it into the middle. Bouchard with a shot, and it goes through Shilov's arm. Vancouver now back down by 1 with 30-some seconds to play. 38.1. They're going to have to win the draw. Oh, Shilov's. Oh, playoff hockey. Evan Bouchard puts the Oilers back ahead by 1 with 38.1 seconds to go. This crowd is on their feet. The Oilers win the draw. Here's Vinny Desharnais now. The Oilers get it deep into the Canucks zone. Hughes has it. Shilov's going to the bench. Here comes Hughes. He'll skate it up. And the puck goes in. McDavid will chase after it. Pettersson wins the battle. Desharnais behind the net. Vancouver. It's a massive humanity behind the net. The puck is being held there by Desharnais. Vancouver comes up with it. The Oilers do not gain possession. Here's Hughes. Across. It stays in. Miller. Or Myers doesn't get the shot. And the Oilers are going to tie this series at 2. Absolutely clutch from Evan Bouchard. Calvin Pickard gets the win. Huge. Let's go. What a game. What a game. It's a best of 3, folks. It's a best of 3 now. Oh, I gotta breathe. My fingers, man, they're so numb. How do we feel, Oil Country? Canucks and Canucks fans, good game. Obviously, more stressful than I think Oilers fans would have liked. But Vancouver, there's a reason why Oilers fans are never, ever, 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 ever comfortable with the lead in the third period. Vancouver has proven time and time again they are able to come back into these games. They are able to find a way to battle back, tie them up. And, Bouchard, man, pay him. Blank check. Give Bouchard a blank check. And Calvin Pickard, obviously, he would have liked the Connor Garland goal. The tying goal for the Canucks, he didn't have a lot of opportunity on that one. That was just a deflection. Lost face-off by Ryan. How do you go back to playing him after this? You go back to Calvin Pickard for Game 5. Pickard was solid. He made the saves he needed to. Says Mikey. Oh, what a game, man. What a game. I love you so much from the bottom of my heart. I actually got a copyright warning from playing La Bamba on my stream in game 2. So I can't actually play La Bamba to celebrate. But I need all of you to play La Bamba, okay? Great game. See you Thursday. Exactly. See you Thursday. Yeah, that last minute, man. Unbelievable. Crazy game. Crazy game. I'm going to quickly record like a quick post-game like recap, debrief kind of thing. Tomorrow I will have so much more to talk about. Tomorrow will be a post-game or a day after discussion, and that will be a long-form video. There will be a lot to talk about. So Skinner's not going to feel great, but at least at the end of the day, it's about winning. You check your ego, whatever your feelings are, it's about the team winning. Skinner, he'll understand if he doesn't get the start in game 5. Amazing, Austin. Thank you, Tessa. Peace out, Homielander. See you Thursday. I will see everyone on Thursday. I'll have some kind of post-game video up in the next like 20, 30 minutes probably. I'm just trying to collect my thoughts, and I will have tomorrow morning, day after discussion, okay? What a game, huh? Thank you to everyone that tuned in, everyone that followed me on Twitch. Thank you so much, everyone. All the likes and subscribes on YouTube over the past several days. It's been so amazing. I truly appreciate it. Everyone tuning in on X or Twitter, thank you so much. There's a lot of you on there, so thank you, everyone. I will see you very soon. I will see you also with the stream on Thursday. So have a great night. The series is tied at 2. It's a best of 3. Best of 3, baby. There will be a game 6 in Edmonton. Let's